Well, hello. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome. Welcome
We
back.
are here on a Saturday.
We are doing Swift AF Saturday because
Swift
we
AF
have things going
Saturday.
on Sunday,
Because I have
tomorrow.
actual plans tomorrow. What?
Yay. And
Although they may
so
end
do
up
I.
getting canceled. It's supposed to be like frigid here and even snowy tomorrow.
Oh my God.
I know, right? I've been
Yeah.
cold all day.
Yikes.
Cold, cold, cold. No.
Hello, Richard. How are you?
Hi, Richard.
Hi,
Welcome,
welcome.
welcome.
Welcome to Swift AF Saturday. Um, so we're gonna wait a few minutes to let people in.
Let the
Um,
room low, whoa, 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 die.
the room load.
Let
How's
the room.
everybody doing? How is everyone doing?
Mm. I am very tired. Very, very tired. I don't know
Me too.
why. Hi,
Hello, Darren. How are
Darren.
you?
It's
How
such
are you
a
doing?
hard time of year, at least a little further north because of the lack of sun and the time change and all these things. So that's
Yes.
probably part of it, at least for
That
me.
never helps. It never helps.
Mm-mm,
I don't
mm-mm,
miss that. I don't miss that.
I bet. We did have some good sun here
Oh,
for a couple days, and it made a big difference.
yeah.
Ooh, Darren is coming in hot with some theories.
Oh, good. Okay, so like let me just open up with this because all right, let me just give you guys a heads up on my headspace with this because when all of this first happened with the Torture Poets Department,
Mm-hmm.
I kept a lot of these things to myself a lot because I was like, no one's ready to admit because it was shocking. Everyone was shocked. I mean, you
Did
have
you
to admit.
keep it in lowercase inside your vault?
I did. I did.
Gosh.
And and then I sort of forgot about it, but I don't like really know what happened, but like maybe like 3 months ago, I started thinking about it like all the time.
Mm.
And I was like, well, I don't know if anyone wants to really talk about this anymore. And they don't really, because it's just not like it's not something that we enjoy talking about, but I think it's something that we should talk about because it lends more of it just is, it's the whole picture. It's really like the whole picture.
I agree.
And and I think it's rather important. And it's also, here's what happened, honestly. What happened was when they got engaged after my like initial excitement about how great it is, I
Mm-hmm.
was like, I don't know. I think something like if there's anyone that's going to be an interrupter, it's going to be this person because then then I remembered that sweet little interview that young Taylor did where she was talking about how there's always that one person in her life that comes and goes and they're always there on the periphery and it's that person that you think is just going to show up and interrupt your wedding and say don't marry this person and all of this.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh man, that's who this person has been this whole time, you guys. It really has been Maddie. And then I went down an even further rabbit hole. So I'm very, very excited to talk about this. And I'm glad you're doing good. And I think so. It goes about it
Yeah.
very well could be. There's so much
Yeah.
Maddie.
I think there's so many songs that are about him.
There's so much Maddie. There's so much Maddie. Okay, so tell us why you think "So It Goes" is a Maddie song. Um, I I don't know if anyone saw my thing on Sparks because LP Speak Me Out. He was like after our last live stream, he'd been like noodling it through like
Mm-hmm.
the because I kind of went on a Maddie rant and
Yeah.
out of nowhere and he's like I've been thinking about some stuff and I was like good. And then I wrote like this homework assignment like please somebody please go watch these videos that I'm obsessed with.
Yeah, I haven't gotten a chance to do that because I've been
And
uh
note,
busy Tay this week.
yeah, and note the insane references, just
Mm.
the over the top references. See you in the dark, all eyes on you. I know. See, I this is interesting to me because are you referring to, because like when I started going, is this song about Maddie? It was in reference to old videos and things about his shows and when Taylor would be at his shows and she sort of the room's dark, you know what I mean? And I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, man, I feel like we have so much to talk about with this. I went back through a couple songs and compared them to different 1975 songs. And Darren, I don't know if you were you on the chat last time. I know you joined later, but like when we started talking about if you type in the one into any like music, like Spotify or Apple Music, it showed that the 1975 comes up immediately. And yep, I know.
I also think that Maddie is an illusionist and like I think Maddie does fit that song so much more.
Totally.
I mean, because somebody, I mean, I guess you could say the same of an actor, but somebody who like goes up on stage and like I don't know, it just fits the vibe of Maddie more than it does of Joe.
It does, and because like he has like a darkness to him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Maddie has a dark energy to him. You know what I mean?
But also like a sparkiness.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Makes
But like
sense, right? Like,
when
and
I
I feel like that's what that song sort of conveys.
it's like he has the duality that I think that Taylor also has. You know what I mean? It has the bright,
Mm-hmm.
the light side and the darkness side.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, speak me out, yay! Look what the I know. Look at it.
Our the newly in a new year of his life because it was his birthday yesterday.
Happy birthday again.
Yep.
I hope you had an awesome day.
Yeah.
We're talking about the rat right now. Dark and sparky.
There you
Cigarette
go.
butt incarnate. I know. I do believe that he does look like a walking cigarette butt. And I just can never escape that. It could be Calvin Harris, but I don't think so. You know, here's my thing with Calvin. I think there are no song. I mean, like 2 songs about him. I just don't think that he made that much of an impact. And he didn't really like juice up her creativity. You know, I think the people that get all the songs are the ones that really inspire this creative side of her or this like highly emotional side,
Mm-hmm.
this longing side, the what if side. And I just don't think Calvin.
I think I've said this on here before. I think there are a handful of songs, especially on
Like I
Evermore.
forgot you existed is literally like I think the Calvin song.
Yes. I think Tolerate is about Tolerate It is about him. I think there's a few sprinklings of him through like Evermore and stuff, but it's not obvious. And I think the issue is that people just assume that when she was with Joe, she was always writing about Joe. And
Oh
I
yeah,
think
no.
it's very, very clear that not only was she still thinking about Maddie, but that she was still thinking about past things like dealing and processing, and not necessarily like still having feelings for, say, Calvin, right? But maybe processing what happened in that relationship, or repurposing a song, or taking like, I write poetry, so sometimes I'll have what in my head I call a thread, which is like I'll write out 1 or 2 lines of something, and then I don't quite know where to go with it, so I just save it, and then like I might pull it out later and find a place to go with it. So she could do that later on down the line, and it's still about Calvin, or it starts to be about Calvin, and then it's we know we have all these songs that are like feel to be about more than one person.
It's true. But I think some of them we need to revisit in a way that's like, this is not about Joe, really, and it's really about Maddie.
Mm-hmm.
So It Goes is on the list right now. Darren brought it up, and now so is Speak Me Out. So we've got to go back. Okay, so Darren is talking about Meet You in the Dark. All Eyes on You, but you're illusionist. And then Speak Me Out is talking about Meet You in a Bar. See, and what's interesting is like we have to know that she's so good at using specific words for specific people.
Yes.
And like in my head, anything that's cosmic and anything that is starry is Maddie Healy.
Mm-hmm.
And now we have Meet You in the Bar, which is interesting because now we have the Black Dog and we have The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived, where you're slipping through the bar, and
Hits Different,
hits different
the bar.
Totally.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just really interesting to me because she doesn't really mess around with specific words. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And when we're painting a picture of a person, you know what I mean? She sticks to a really interesting visual landscape of that person that obviously takes some time to decode, because here we are in almost 2026 and we are revisiting Reputation.
Right, exactly.
And like
and
I even like
in
1989 for sure. 1989 for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Especially the vaults, in my opinion, and especially the sound. See, like the other thing is, okay, what's really cool that's happening to me is that I am obsessed with the soundscape of the Showgirl. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I love the sounds. I love the sounds of Midnights. I love the sounds of all the albums, but I'm really deeply invested in the sounds of this. So it's made me go like, the atmosphere sonically is producing all these feelings. So let me just like wander back into her catalog and just see if anything like strikes me different if I'm just listening to the sound and not the lyrics. The 1989 vault to me is so 1975 coded that it's like unbelievable to me. And so much Reputation. And actually parts of Lover, and obviously most of Folklore and Evermore and all of Midnight. So we have this epiphany. I was making a list on Canva about all the Maddie songs, and while doing research, Willow, oh, I know. Willow's one of my top ones.
Yeah.
Yes. Big time. I think Joe is just too boring to have interesting songs. Like the obvious Joe songs are uninteresting. Yep. They are good, but not thought-provoking. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is what we have to realize is that Maddie brought out this multifaceted longing, this quest, this something that she couldn't have kind of thing, this tortured, I mean, really tortured post department. And I mean, I really want everyone to watch those videos that I posted on Sparks and tell me what you think. I mean, Delicate, part of the band, Fortnite, Oh Caroline, and then listen to Carolina, her song Carolina. Oh my God. It's insane. Folklore and Evermore are highly Maddie coded. Oh yeah. But I think we are. Oh yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're definitely on the same page there. The interesting thing is really realizing when he started to really trickle in was way sooner than we.
Yeah, when we had that conversation Wednesday night about 1989 songs, it's so funny because I went just to the track list of 1989 and it's like it filled in all these gaps that I've had or these question marks that I've had, songs that I have since it came out struggled to figure out not just who is this about, but what is this about? And just looking at the track list, it's like, oh, yep. Check. That makes sense. I don't know why I did. I don't know why I didn't put it together before. I think I just wasn't putting him in the timeline at that
Right.
point.
Well, that's the whole thing. Like we were not putting him in the timeline that far
Yeah,
back.
but like this love and clean and how you get the
Well,
girl and
I don't think this love is about him.
well, I think it is.
I think that one is about Harry Styles.
Mhm.
I think it is because they were on and off again, on and off again,
Really?
on and off again. And
Maybe it's about both of them.
this love came back to me is sort of like I don't know. Like, I think that the songs with him are like always like he's like this shadow person. It's
Mhm.
like the vagueness. I don't know how to describe this. It's like this vague description, but also very detailed. They're like, who is she talking about here? You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I think style is absolutely about him,
Right.
without question. I think Is It Over Now is
Mhm.
about him for sure. Hi
Mhm.
T
And
Lee.
I mean, Out of the Woods and Is It Over Now? Those are about those are the same song essentially. They're just broken into two. It's like a part one and a part two,
Yeah,
basically.
it is. Except like the part that makes me go no is because it's like definitely tells like the whole story of the Harry Styles and her snowmobile accident in the middle of it, which is exactly what happened and the whole press knew about it. But it's like,
Well, that's
well, is it
true,
just
but I mean, don't you? I mean, she likes a red herring,
oh, she
so
loves a red herring.
she didn't. If she wants to look at that and she has a song and if she thinks maybe it would be too obvious that it or she wants people to think it's about Harry, then she can throw something in
No.
there that's like obviously the press had a field day with. So she puts that in there, and then we can all say, well, that's obviously about Harry. When it's really, or it's about both of them. You know, it's one of these layered songs where the situations were
Yeah,
similar enough that she could write about
totally.
both, you know?
And like, okay, so Dancing with Our Hands Tied linked to Guilty as Sin, and I'm gonna get you back. I like this. I think I'm gonna get you back is very glitchy. Um, but then again, okay, so here's how I see it. See it as Labyrinth.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, hold on. Let me back it up. Question.
Mm-hmm.
Labyrinth.
Mm-hmm.
Guilty as Sin. I'm gonna get you back as oh no, yeah, I can see it. I can get you back there, but hold on. I actually wrote it down and let me find it. Let me find where I wrote this. um because it's like this there was one in 1989 that I was like, oh my god. But hold on. And I'm gonna ask you guys to do this. I really want you to I really want you to watch these videos. I really want you to watch Delicate. Oh Caroline from the 1975. Note the first scene in that, which is very much right where you left me.
Wait.
Yeah.
There's a 1970 song. Blah, blah, blah. There's a song by the 1975 called "Oh Caroline,"
Yes.
and then there's a Taylor Swift song called "Oh Carolina."
It's just called Carolina. But yeah, like let me just give yes. So
I
watch
thought you just had a typo
no.
in that post. I
No.
did not. Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. It goes Delicate, Oh Caroline. Look at the similarities visually between Delicate and Oh Caroline. Look at the first scene and think of right where you left me. Then listen to Taylor's song, Carolina.
Okay.
Listen to the last verse in it, which I will just tell you right out loud right now. It says Guilty as Sin in it.
Mhm.
Then think of Guilty as Sin, then go to Labyrinth. Also,
That's so interesting because Carolina is, goes with where the crawdads sing, and it really is so that movie. Like it is the plot of that movie. So that's very interesting.
so interesting.
Wow.
It's
Okay.
so interesting.
It does say guilty as sin. You're right. It does. I can hear it in my head right now.
Yep. And then watch the 1975's video, part of the band. Look at the outfits, the scenery, the vibes. Rethink like literally everything you've ever thought about Fortnite and Tortured Poets Department. Then go, oh, why is the silhouette from Style inside of Fortnite? Then think about that.
Right.
Look how they're dressing.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, Maddie Healy and Taylor Swift are wearing the exact same outfits in this video. I'm not even joking. Like, I'm not kidding. I'm not joking. I mean, it goes on and on and on. But I really, really am obsessed with this right now in a way that I haven't been for a year. But it just came back to me that I'm like, why am I so obsessing? But I really am. So then we have to look at songs like Hi Abby.
Hi Abby. Oh, Abby's first time being able to join us live.
Yay.
Live down under.
I'm so excited you're here.
Hi honey, how are you doing?
Yay. Okay, so now we have to go to I want you to go to specific songs. So I'm gonna saying this really fast, but please just remember them, or somebody if he wants to like put them in the notes or the chat so we can remember.
Mm-hmm.
But She's American and London Boy. Let's think about it.
Okay, it was interesting. Okay, I've been thinking about London Boy. Okay, go ahead.
Hold on, where's my other one? Both of their songs named Paris. Let's just look at the lyrics. A Change of Heart and Mr. Perfectly Fine, which is insane. Like, I'm not saying that he was in the Fearless era. I'm just saying the similarities to this one are like really weird. Okay.
Yeah.
How to Draw and Dear Reader. You guys, Dear Reader is so 1975 coded. And it's like literally, don't take any of my advice. My advice is the lyrics. And then hers is never take my advice. Ugh. Inside Your Mind, 1975, is very similar to Last Kiss, even though I know that they weren't I know that he wasn't around then, but I'm just saying.
No, but like,
it's like
when was that written? Could he have heard her song and then was it written after? Was his song?
His song was written after, yes.
So like maybe he played off of her song,
and like the lines
it's not about the same. You know what I
mean?
Totally.
Like, I can show you the photographs of you getting on with your life, and then hers is, I'll watch your life in pictures like I used to watch you sleep. Sorry, it's crazy. Mine and Midnight Rain. When people said that it was raining all the time, I see sunshine because now I know that you're mine. He was sunshine. I was midnight rain. Dress. Oh. Dress, and If You're Too Sure. She said, maybe I would like you better if you took off your clothes. And dresses, like, I only brought this dress so you could take it off. I mean, that, like, there's just so many. There's so many. I'm going to post them all. All. It'll be easier. I'll post them all.
Awesome.
Yes. So let's get to some of these comments because, thank you. We love you. This love was written before Red came out, so I don't think it's about it. Yeah, I don't think this love is about him. I really don't. I don't. And here's the thing that I want to just talk about. More than like, is this idea about him or not? The way that they have obviously communicated through music, like with, he wrote this and now I'm going to kind of respond to this with like lyrics that are like hauntingly similar.
It's like a dance.
Yes, it is like a dance. Like same dance, the right steps to different dances kind of vibe. It's very wild. Cardigans. What? You're not dumb. Oh, we're both wearing cardigans. Is that what you're saying?
Oh, she loves our cardigans. Oh yeah, and we didn't plan this either.
We didn't. We're that good. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna get you back is linked to Glitch. And I think Glitch is linked to Maddie. I really do.
I think that's what he was saying.
Yeah, like I just totally. Yep, it totally does. I made a discovery. Every track 10 from 1989 through 99 is literally NYC because it's. Wow. Okay, so the track 10s are secret Maddie songs. Well,
Well, that's not NYC.
NYC. Okay. My guiltiest sin talks about my bed sheets are ablaze.
Mhm.
Yep. Dancing with our hand tied, swaying in the room. I know. As the water rushes in, also, let's just think about clean in this. And okay, my other like symbology, obviously, for him is like drugs. So clean is all about being sober and
Yeah.
all of this. The water rushing in, very, very similar. I jump off of very tall somethings just to see you come running. I think that's also like jumping off big rocks, cliffs, all of this thing, visualizations like that I'm having of like when she falls off that giant cliff and out of the woods video into the ocean. I mean, like all of these things. So it's very interesting. However, I don't think he's anywhere on Showgirl. He's nowhere on Showgirl.
The only place he is he's the trash.
Well, yeah,
eating out of the trash. That's the only place he is.
Yeah,
and that's the only place he should be. And there's like going back to what you said about I agree. I think there is a very high potential that Maddie comes back around and tries to insert himself back in her life. And I think I did write this. I don't know if I wrote this comment on Sparks or on YouTube, but the thing is, yes, I absolutely 100% believe that he will, because she has always left the door open for him. So of course he will come back, but I firmly believe that now the door is closed. And he will. He has to learn that. She has to show him that the door is closed, and so it has to happen. He has to come back, and see that the door is closed, and then that it will finally be over. She probably, hopefully, she knows it's over, but he won't know it's over until he sees that the door is closed.
Well. And if he comes back with like some like giant, like awesome song too, like this is like the things, I mean, there's something that has kept this man in her life for so long. And it's something that we were completely unaware of. So I hope that it's not some kind of disaster situation is what I'm hoping.
I mean, we don't know because we don't know the specifics. I
would be shocked, but like he has that potential to be that one. He does.
My hope is that the combination of him hurting her so much to be the smallest man who, I mean, you don't write that song. You write that song if somebody really hurts you. And Ella Lommel. The combination of that, and then the combination of being with Travis, feeling so loved and so beloved, and it just, from all indications, seems like it's easy. It's easy with all these other men. Right. It's been hard. It's been work. It's been playing games. It's been trying to read minds. It's been, walking on eggshells. And it seems like with Travis,
will it get boring?
Just, I don't think so, because I mean, I hope not, but I think she's got enough challenges like in her professional life, and he doesn't seem like a person that's boring. He's exciting in a different way,
right? Like I'm hoping that she's like,
but who knows?
Okay, this has run its course. You know what I mean? God, and I'm totally over this.
I do think the benefit of meeting your person when you are older, and she's not old, okay? So I'm not, obviously, I'm profoundly older than she is, but meeting your person when you are older in life is that you you've been through enough shit that you do just kind of want to like be with some, like the thrill of the chase is not such a thrill anymore,
Yeah.
and the boring stuff is relax. Like you've been through enough and you're just tired. You don't
Yeah.
have the energy for it anymore. So
But I think that this
hopefully
guy is
that's
going
the
to
case
try
for-
again, though.
well, he
I think
can
he's,
try.
and I hope it's embarrassing. You know
Well,
what I mean? I hope it's like
that
a,
would be lovely for
ooh,
all of us, honestly.
ooh. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I hope it's boring. I was thinking about dress, but the buzz, it threw me off. The
Oh,
buzz,
buzz cut. I mean,
buzz
that's
cut.
obviously about the Met Gala,
That's
right?
yeah, that's about the Met Gala. And that's when she was in Bleachella
Yep.
and Joe had that buzz cut.
Mm-hmm. And also, like, well, I mean, Maddie's the same age as she is too, right? Like,
Both born in 1989.
yeah, I mean, there's all the references of like, been with the older guys and all that kind of stuff. So
I even think
that's why I think Tolerate is about Tolerate It. Why can't I say that tonight? Is also about Calvin, because Calvin is what 8-9 years older than her, and Joe and Maddie are like I mean you're so much older and wiser.
I always felt, even though that Joe was younger, I thought Tolerated It was about Joe.
I don't think so.
Because he just seems like, I mean, she was always trying to impress him. You know? She wasn't trying to impress Calvin. She's like, I'll rate you your number one hit and get out. Bye.
It's a different type of trying to impress, in my perspective.
Yeah. But I don't know. Maybe it is, but I always
we'll
got
save it when we break down Tolerate It.
Yeah, I always got very much Joe energy from Tolerate It. Just because I think that he's always like, oh, I'm reading like highbrow things and you're over there doodling like pop girl stuff and I'm more, and yeah, you can do all these things, but I'm never going to be impressed because I'm always also just sort of resenting you. And I resent the fact that I'm not as successful and, and if I did take this dagger and removed it, gained the weight of you, then loosed it, believe me, I can do it. I mean, I just really, I feel like it's so Joe related. I just really do.
Okay.
But who knows? Who knows? That song is so gut wrenching.
Mm-hmm.
It's so gut wrenching.
Mm-hmm.
Glitch and Ivy illicit affairs. Yes, ratty, very ratty.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh, very ratty. He's not on showreel because there's no room for rats on the stage. They're dead under the stage. Not that we want him dead. Not that we're wanting him dead. Is guilty as sin as well. Throw my life to the wolves and the ocean rocks, right? Which is such like a visual to Out of the Woods, isn't it? I mean, she's literally running from wolves in that music video and jumps off a cliff.
And in the prophecy, howling like
the
moon. How I can't think of the exact lyric, but
it's okay.
The wolves.
Yep.
And then there's literally like a howl in that song.
Oh, totally. It's very cool. I love that song. I need to revisit it. I haven't listened to it in a minute. I think she finally sees that she is better off without him. He is not a narcissist, but he is too nonchalant to care enough to give her the love she deserves. Absolutely. And too envious, I feel like. He can't handle the fame. I just don't think
under other bright lights, they faded away, but you bloom.
Right.
I mean, she brings it up several times in this album that like I've never had someone in my life that handles the fame the way that Travis does.
Right. Just easy breezy. He handles it.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, and also, in fact, the subtle dig there is like, you kicked out the stage lights. You kicked them out. But you're still performing in the dark. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I can put this man under the brightest of lights. He doesn't need to have a little temper tantrum. He doesn't need to break foot lights. And he's bigger than you in every way. You know what I mean?
In every way.
Track 10s, How You Get the Girl, King of My Heart, Death by a Thousand Cuts, Illicit Affairs, Ivory Lap. Yep. And then it's Who's Afraid of Little Me and Canceled. So she turned it to Secret Maddie love songs to female rage songs. Also, if the Taylor coded Maddie.
Next songs have all
I love that.
Have the same track number too.
Yep. They do. So, and I totally agree with these. Ivy Lab, absolutely. And I mean, female rage in and of itself is also code for Maddie, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, it is, but obviously it's bigger than that. But yeah.
Yeah.
That's like when somebody's pissed you off and then just it's so big that you you're pissed at everything.
Oh, yeah.
And everything that you've ever been mad about comes boiling back up.
Totally.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Songs that have okay, we just did that. Joe is more mature than the other guys, which gives the sense of older. So yeah, and British older.
Mature.
And British
I don't
older.
agree. I think maybe she felt that initially. I guess it depends on your definition of mature. I don't think he's mature, but
I think that he has that British stand.
She dated lots of British guys.
I know she did, but they didn't all have the same vibe, you know?
Okay.
And also, like, use your best colors for your portrait. I mean, look at how many like beautiful songs she tried to craft about their love. I'm talking about Joe. Mm-hmm. I think that's sort of what she's saying in that line. That's how I interpret it. Like I wrote you the most beautiful songs, and you still like won't even hang out after like the shows and shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Calvin, she's like, I wrote you a hit. I don't know. Okay. I howl like a wolf at the moon. Yes, that's the line. That is the line. He isn't mature, but more than the other. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I mean, Calvin, I don't know. Calvin, I didn't see at that time period or ever as in a while. He's doing like, I mean, he was just like club DJing.
Yeah, I don't think we really saw much of like him.
No, we didn't. I saw a video of Joe Alwyn on Insta, and girls, all of the comments were Taylor lyrics of songs that were probably about Maddie. Oh my God. Embarrassing.
Yeah, but also don't do that. Like, why are we leaving comments on Joe's Insta about Taylor? Like, they're broken up.
I know.
Taylor's doing just fine. Why do we have to go to Joe's Insta and like leak? I don't understand. I don't understand the point.
Because she says it on Showgirl, where it's like, all my lovers in White Diamonds are forever. On the
why do we have to perpetuate that
in their minds? Well, I'm not doing that.
I don't mean us.
But
we get painted with that brush as Swifties. That's what bothers me. As like a few Swifties do this or go after Travis's ex-girlfriend or, go to Jake and say, give her scarf back or whatever. It's like, guys, come on. Like,
that's just
Taylor's not going to see this and go, oh yeah, now you and I can be best friends. Like, it's not
correct. But I mean, it's sort of like always been this way. I mean, it's not right, but it's like there's just never going to be an end to it because she is immortal, and this is what happens, and this is why all of her lovers are forever. It doesn't even matter if they're not together anymore; they still are linked forever. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. Correction, it was his Insta. It was a fan account. Okay. So what do you think about my yeah, I mean, it's interesting because because it throws off my color spectrum when dealing with I was very firm on the fact that every time she mentioned gold and blue, it was Joe. And I have never placed a color on Maddie. I've placed other words with Maddie, but not a color. And I'm going to have to deeply think about it, because not even deeply. I'm just going to have to think about it, because it could, I mean, it could be very true. I mean, she does call him a golden retriever, and that's clearly about Maddie.
Oh yeah.
It's clearly about Maddie. So maybe gold is really a Maddie word.
Yeah, that's a hard one, just because golden retriever is also like a very like common become like an idiom, you know, like a
Yeah, but she used it.
I think she was pulling that, like,
I get what she was saying in the song.
Yeah,
But
yeah. So I don't know if she was I don't know. It's hard. It's hard.
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
It is tough because hold on. Deep blue, but you painted me golden. Yep. I know. Oh, I know. I mean, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, okay, Reputation was like the Joe album. And he sprinkled in to Lover a little bit, but really, like, I think she threw him some bones, like, in weird ways to like save their relationship, which is very Tolerated-esque. Like, I'm going to do this, and isn't it great? And like, I'm going to help you get a, you know, Grammy and all that shit. I mean, there was just so much what looked to be like trying to make him happy with all these things. And he was never amused. It looked like he never looked amused.
No.
I think Maddie is gray and brown, or grayish. Yeah, absolutely. That's how I see him. I see him as a dark rain cloud. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't see him in like, I see him as a dark rain cloud. But in Willow and in other but she sees him totally differently. She sees him as like this mystical creature in her life, almost like cosmic. I think Invisible String and Willow with the golden thread leading her through. I know.
Well, that's interesting, because my understanding is the original Invisible String theory, which I think is from China, if I'm not mistaken, or Japanese descent, something Eastern Asian. Not 100% sure. I apologize. Okay. But I believe the original theory, the invisible string is depicted as a red string, and she changed it to a gold string in her mind, in her obviously depiction of it.
Right.
So that is very interesting as well.
Yeah, it is. And also, I mean, like Invisible String itself, the song, is clearly about her and Joe.
Right.
You know what I mean? I mean, that's
I don't think we
cannot dispute that one.
Yeah.
Like, if Maddie was working at a yogurt shop, like, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think Maddie worked at a proletariat job a day in his life.
No,
so
he has famous parents, and no,
yeah.
He definitely didn't do that.
If he did, it was like for a day. Like,
it was like for community service.
Not to make a little money.
Right.
And then
Lover was just a Joe is over album. My opinion. See, I tend to agree with this a little bit. I'm leaning more towards, because okay, so like for a while I'm like, Midnights is the breakup album with her and Joe, but really I think Midnights is like the reflection album. And I think Lover is where I think there was like bigger problems in the works for way longer than we knew. I think like once she sort of like was like, well, I'm out of this major PR crisis with the Taylor Swift is over and the Snake Gate and all of that. She's like, I'm pretty good. Like I can kind of like do, I'm pretty good now. And she's like, but why isn't this guy? You know what I mean? Like, why is he so mopey? And like,
Because she was out of the crisis.
exactly. And so
Mhm.
it took her like a while to, because there's so much anxiety on Lover. There really is so much anxiety
It
on
is
Lover.
the anxiety album. And I really think that that's why the rollout in the era is so sporadic. I think
So
it's like, well, Joe like
crazy.
this, will Joe like this, or maybe Joe suggested all these things. Like, hey, why don't you do this?
It-
Why don't you do this? Why don't you collab with Stella McCartney? Why don't you put out this high end stuff? Why don't you be in Cats? Why don't you do this? Why don't you do this? Why don't you? And she's like,
oh my
okay,
God,
well,
whoever
Joe
told her
wants me
to be
to do
in
it.
Cats needs to go away forever.
Yeah. And she's just like, well, if Joe wants me to do it, Joe, you think so?
Joe
Okay,
should have been in
okay,
Cats.
okay. Great, I'll do it. Because I'm trying so, because
Yeah, it's very
it's like
tolerated.
when you feel like you're starting to lose that relationship or whatever, sometimes you feel like you're kind of just throwing paint at the wall and just trying to see let's doing whatever you can to get it back to where you felt safe and solid.
Yeah. And that's again why I think Tolerate It is like the Joe song, because like we saw her go through all of these things. But I think Death by a Thousand Cuts is a Maddie song. I think Death by a Thousand
It's
Cuts.
definitely not that movie. It's definitely not about that movie. I'll tell you that much.
And the part that when it got me the other day, when I like literally like jumped up like, holy shit, this is a Maddie song. It was Gave Up on Me Like I Was a Bad Drug. And I was like, this is a Maddie song. Son of a bitch, this is a Maddie song.
I also have always my brain has always gotten stuck on the United We Stand, Our Country Gets.
It
It's
was
like
a lawless land. Yep.
like I always thought that's such a weird line. Like, why are we getting patriotic in the middle of this song? But then if you think about, wait a second, this song is, oh wait, this is about somebody from a different country, and like you start putting those pieces together, it does start, and like making our own country maybe, because we're in this secret little thing together that's only our world, our land.
You showed me colors I can only see with you. You know, I mean, it's you taught me a secret language I can't speak with anyone else.
But now she pledges allegiance to Travis's.
Yeah, she does. Now she does. But in the best glorious way. The song is incredible. So is the whole album, and I don't care what anyone says. It's amazing and perfect. And I just want to like stop for a moment and say that be prepared for the Be prepared for the deep dive of Opalite, because I'm going to nerd out so hard that it's not, there's not even gonna be words for it.
I think we should do it next.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do it next because I have to get it out of my system.
Maybe we do it next week.
I have to get it out of my system.
Okay.
Because it's my favorite. I'm obsessed with absolutely everything about it. I have dissected this song down to the bare bones of like, I am so in love with it. And I think it's truly magical. So, everyone, that will be our next Burning Bridges. And just buckle up for my neurotic OCD obsession with Opalite.
Well, and that I have some sad news to report when it comes to Opalite. My Opalite bracelet that I have worn since, I guess, October 4th or 5th, when I finally got that delivery. The little fake Opalite fell out. And is no longer Opalite, and made me really sad, actually. So,
aww. Could you find it and glue it back in?
No, I don't know. I don't know where I lost it. I don't know when I lost it. I just noticed it yesterday that it was that had come out. So
I'm so sorry. That is sad, but don't worry. Don't worry. It's not changing your prophecy. Okay. It's not. It definitely is not. I will say that a lot of Taylor Swift jewelry falls apart. I mean,
Well, I mean, I know it's it's not that.
well, maybe get like another bead that looks like Opalite and just glue it on there.
Maybe.
You got to make your own sunshine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So maybe it's like, make your own sunshine. Go to Michael's, get a little half bead that looks like beautiful little Opalite and glue that bitch right on there. You got to make your own sunshine. You know? Don't get upset. Get a bigger piece of Opalite, shove it in there.
I'd probably lose that too.
Yeah, I mean, just do it. Gotta make our own sunshine. Maybe Maddie is in the Showgirl vault.
I don't think he is.
I don't think he is. I think he's in the Reputation vault.
Yeah.
And I am going to stand on this mountain, Mount Swifty alone, and saying that I truly believe that Tortured Poets Department was supposed to originally be like their celebration album, like we're two tortured poets and we're united. And it went drastically different.
Mm-hmm.
And the name stayed, but the theme was made different.
Mm-hmm.
Don't cry. Don't cry. Don't.
Well, don't bring it up and then I won't. I'm trying to get myself together.
Okay. I think she was also lying when she said William Ballery's Joe. I don't.
No,
I don't think she was lying. But this is again why I think Tolerated is about Joe. Shit like this. Like, produce the videotapes where he's written enough of these songs for him to win a Grammy. Like, I need to hear the voice memos. I need to hear she records everything. Please produce for me. This was her like putting a star on his chart. This is what she was doing.
I think he probably wrote a very like 10-note piano,
a little ditty,
yes, and that was enough. I mean, we know that she can give credit to very small snippets of music for people if she wants to, and we have discussed in length why we think she did that.
Mm-hmm.
And the song being about Maddie is just,
it's over the top.
It's kind of delicious, actually.
I will, and again, it's so Tolerated. How can you sit here and listen to me write this song that's clearly about a love triangle and you be completely unaffected? You know what I mean? This is like, now you're going to win an award. I stand by my statement when I say that I think that session went like, she wrote everything. She was kind of stuck on one part. She's at the piano. And he said, through the mansion, I'm going through the side door in the garden. And she said, leaving out the side door. Credited him. I mean, that's how much I think is like, that's how much I think that he was involved with that. Period. I mean, it's crazy.
Well, he didn't get a credit for that song, did he?
For Exile?
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that. Okay.
However, is so anxious without all of the girls, and need is baffling. Yep.
No,
I know.
I love Need.
I know. Me too. And where is she?
We need her.
Why? I mean, why have we chosen to not include her? Chemistry equals Joe. Fate equals Maddie. She has to create passion for Joe, and loving Maddie is like fate. Yep.
I felt like Maddie was inevitable, unavoidable. They were soulmates. maybe when they first met, it was the wrong time, and they just sort of had to wait until they were both in the right time.
You a
Right?
question.
Yeah. Then it finally was the right time, and it still didn't work, and that is what like collapsed.
Rare as a comet flying through the sky.
I think it's what collapsed her whole world. If she had told herself, if we just wait for the right time,
yes,
then it was the right time, and it still didn't work. And then it's like, and then what? And then what? And that's why you write the prophecy. Because then it's like, well, if it doesn't work with this person I've told myself my whole life it's going to work with, then I'm gonna be alone for the rest of my life.
And let's like not forget the insanity of the line in the Torture Post department, the one where she's having this conversation with us, telling us that both her and Maddie have both told other people that if it didn't work out, they would unalive themselves, and that makes sense.
Right. And like
everyone, it should have been the pause, the universal worldwide pause and silent moment that said, wait, what?
Yeah.
What?
Like, not only did you say it,
what?
People in your lives, like, I don't know,
validating?
You validated it, and then you like put it in a song, and then the people who heard the song were like, okay, put it in a song. Like,
what?
What are we doing here?
No, what are we doing here?
It's not good.
And it's like, it's also, she sings it in such a like a nonchalant way.
It's like it's like, oh, aren't we cute? We both said the same thing. Oh my god. You know, like, but no, it's not cute, babes.
It's wild.
It's scary. It's
a
like
wild
it's like,
moment.
Oh my god, we're Romeo and Juliet, but Romeo's a fuckboy, and they both, you know, and like it's dead, you know, like what are we doing?
Yeah,
it's not really a love story. It is when you rewrite it, but when Shakespeare wrote it, it's not really a love story.
Well, and also like even how you're writing it currently is sort of not a love story if you're both telling
I'm on like
that if you're leaving that you're gonna unalive each other. You know what I mean? Like that's not really it's just crazy. I mean, it's wild. So yeah. So it was very intense is what I'm getting. Relationship very intense for both of them. And I truly believe he did try to pull some shit that's like to save you, I have to leave because everyone in the world hates you for dating me, which they did. And that makes me sad.
I feel like it's very like
that does make me
Burger
sad.
On Sex and the City vibes. Like,
oh, ew.
It's just like I'm gonna try to make it work, but I can't, and then I try one more time, and then I leave with the post-it. You know, I'm sorry, I can't. Don't hate me. Like, it's that vibe for me.
Yeah, except Burger didn't have the all of planet Earth talking about how horrible this was. I mean, do you remember people trying to sell their Eras Tour tickets because of it? Like we're protesting this. Like it was crazy. It was so insane that, you know what, maybe Maddie's like, listen, you're embarking on like one of like a history making tour, and I'm such a fuck up, and I've done like the worst things imaginable on like on
I
video.
think you are giving him far too much credit.
I'm not. I'm just being like a realist.
No, I don't think he thought that at all. I think he could not stand the heat, so he got out of the kitchen.
I go back to how dare you think it's romantic leaving me safe and stranded. That leads me to believe he thinks it was the romantic thing to do.
I think New Romantics is 1000% about him.
I'm talking about
no, I know.
Down bad.
No, but I'm just adding it just because it popped up in my head. That's all.
I don't know. I mean, I've never been under that much pressure, but the pressure that I have been under that's immense Sometimes you do just have to cut, like you have to go like, well, I've got to cut this. I don't want to, but like the damage is outweighing the positivity. And I mean, like her whole fan base was acting insane.
Mm-hmm.
It was. I mean, it wasn't like, yay! People were like, I'm selling my tickets, and Taylor's a racist because she hangs out with him, and I mean all kinds of shit. I mean,
Well, I mean, she's also a racist because she wants her kids to look like her fiance.
how's that racist?
I don't know. You would have to ask the people who think that.
I mean, it's weird. Who else would they look like? I mean, honestly, if they looked like somebody else, wouldn't that be weird?
Here's the thing.
It'd be a whole different conversation, right?
This is my understanding. This is my understanding of the argument is because it's got the whole block looking like you, even though she literally says couple kids, which is 2. It's not bunch of kids. It's a couple kids. So obviously there is like that like Yahtzee narrative of continue the bloodline, have as many kids as possible, but which is not just like that's also like in certain religions and certain it's sort of a culty kind of a narrative, right? So there are people, obviously the people who want to assign the worst narrative to this album, who think that line in Wishlist is her saying like, I want to pop out all these white kids to continue the race.
Okay, well my question is what race would everyone not bitch about if that she had?
Right.
And how would she have them if she's marrying Travis Kelce?
If she was in an interracial relationship,
my God.
The people would have a problem with that as well. Or if she said something like, I want my kids to look like you, and she was in an interracial relationship, people would have a problem with it as well. Like that's the whole thing. When you get married or when you pick someone to have children with, even if you're not married, whatever, like you tend to want your children to have the features of that person. Like you enjoy that person's features. Like,
yeah, no one goes, I hope my kids look like a total stranger.
Yeah. Also, there's like a running joke of how strong the Kelce genes are between like Jason and Kylie. Like that's like a long-term time running joke.
This is my point with the Maddie thing. It's like, look what they're doing with her and Travis. I'm convinced that these are the same people that started that petition and shit. Because it's like, Maddie gave like them, there's enough red meat. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have to search hard, look high or low to find something abysmal that he's done. You know what I mean? And so it was just like, we can just shred this person and then to say everything that he believes in is what she believes in. And, catastrophic. Her and Travis, no issues. Relatively clean background. Not a lot of like, questionable shit on Travis's side. Still, we're going to find the craziest shit in the world to like bitch about. It's just stupid.
And take things out of context and misconstrue and
just dumb. Just dumb.
Very dumb.
Like, okay. Whoever's saying that, do you want your kids to look like somebody you've never met? I mean,
like even when people get like
fucking grip
if they
on
get
life.
Like an egg donor or a sperm donor, like they tend to like the people get pictures and stuff because they're looking for. They tend to look for specific features and things like that. Like.
Right. And when you're not doing that and you're marrying somebody and you want to have children, part of like, I love you so much that I want our kids to look like you. It's as simple as that.
Exactly.
So
you
simple.
Like the way that person looks.
What?
Because you like the way that person looks. You love that person. Their face is your home.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's so simple. It's so simple. There's nothing to discuss. These are the Sarahs and Hannahs and the all the rest of them. And I hope that they have whiplash from how hard they're like yanking the pearls. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Because it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Okay. Anyway, sorry.
That's okay.
Had to get that out of my system. I'm convinced Joe's ears aren't weird or wired to his brain, because how did he hear happiness, the one, and his Amity and Ivy, and not Lifted Brown? I'm telling you, because he's not impressed.
Well,
He
Happiness is about Abigail and her divorce.
And the 1975 have a song called Happiness. Also interesting. Yeah, because you know what? You couldn't get this man's attention. You couldn't get this man's attention if, what was left to do?
He didn't listen to her. He clearly didn't listen to her because he was above her. He again, I've said it 3,000 times. He loved her in spite of who she was, not because of who she was. The Taylor Swift, the musician, was not.
He just tolerated. No, he just tolerated that. And then he hung out with Taylor Swift, the person. But only if she was living in like private, secluded. No sparkly. Ryan Tedder said he didn't do anything to deserve a writing credit on the songs he helped with and produce enough. Yeah, I saw him say that, and but like originally, it is. Yeah, Taylor does a lot of it. So like when an actual producer is saying that, truly, what was Joe doing? It's a mystery. No one knows. He was sitting there. And he got an award because she was like, how can I get this guy to be in a good mood? I guess maybe if he wins a Grammy. He'll get over it. Maddie was all Jack Antonoff's fault. I have a deep suspicion and theory that Jack Antonoff is such a shit stirrer. And that he's always connected to everyone that we're having a problem with. And in this like playing telephone kind of vibe I get from him, I get this guy says a lot to other people. And then in a weird way, like it sort of came all on display, in my opinion, at the Grammys, the Lana Del Rey year, the Tortured Poets year. He just seemed up in the mix a lot, on a lot of different sides. And there's just a lot of shit going on with him. He happens to currently be working with Charlie XCX. I find that interesting. But I'm not one to gossip. I'm just saying. Y'all. The longer I watch this, the more I'm convinced Dancing with Our Hands Tied is about him. Literally every other thing being said, I'm like, yep, exactly.
I think any song about like an affair, being in secret,
totally.
See us.
Absolutely. Every shadow person song. I've got all these secrets. I'm thinking about shit that I'm not supposed to.
I loved you in secret.
Labyrinth, falling in the hedge maze. All of it. It's all him. Ivy, Cowboy Like Me, Willow. Can we actually get everyone together who looks like they'd bully Maddie at school and like have them actually do it? Oh my!
No, we're not.
We're not bullying. We're not bullying Maddie. Maddie bullies enough people, though. He really does. Maddie has bullied a lot of people. I believe that, I don't know him, so I have to believe that he has goodness in him for sure. Taylor wouldn't be interested in him if he was
right. I agree with that.
Loser. You know what I mean? He's not. He was very, very inspirational to a lot of his work. So a lot of her work, and vice versa. So, you know, I mean, he played his role, and we got some of my favorite music from it. So
Yeah, absolutely.
we all win. We all win. I mean, he gets Gabriette. Just kidding.
She's the loser.
She's wild. If this is what you came for, Taylor's version from the vault surpasses the original streams, Calvin Harris might crash out on Twitter again. I'm so here for it. Now, I am here for that. And it most certainly will. And I just read a comment. I think Darren wrote it, that it's going to be did I skip some of these? That it's going to be he thinks it's going to be on the Reputation vault.
Mm-hmm.
It would make sense. It would make sense.
Yeah.
It would totally make sense. And I hope that she does do that. I hope that she does. What is this one about Peter Pan? Hold on. I don't think she showed TTB to anyone before it was released. Yes. Yep. Absolutely. Without question. Peter Pan is a very weird fairy tale. When you think about it, it's kind of odd. It's very dark.
It is, but I love it. So
okay. But it is. It's very dark, and there is a lot of shit in it that's kind of like, whoa.
I mean, the Disney version is very racist, unfortunately. I mean, not through. Well, yeah, throughout it is towards Native Americans, which is very sad, and I wish that they would. I mean, it makes it like I can't show it to any of the kids, or anything like that. So that makes me very sad. I love the story though. Is he abusive?
Tinkerbell's weird as shit in the original.
I don't understand people who love Tinkerbell. I mean, I'm a Wendy stan, and I don't like Tinkerbell at all, and I.
Well, because in like the Disney's, they made her different.
Well, okay, I mostly go by the Disney one.
Yeah, okay.
The original Disney version, and Tinkerbell's like awful. Like she's mean. She's mean to Wendy. She sells out Peter. Like
the whole thing's kind of weird.
Yeah, it is.
But most fairy tales are weird as shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Most fairy tales are really, and like the original version's not any format of Disney versions.
Right.
They're like, whoa, this is what happens in the original story that they read to children.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Like they read this to children. Like
I've got the original version up there. I just haven't.
Woo!
Who has time? But
it is wild. Yeah, and so, but this makes it, it's a good metaphor for, or allegory or whatever for formatting. Peter Pan being the boy who never grew up.
Absolutely, that's really what
and kind of an abusive, emotionally abusive, I would say.
Right. It's not really that he's abusive so much as he's just he has no idea. He's a child, and he doesn't have any understanding of what Wendy wants, or he doesn't. He's just ignorant, really obtuse, and so it feels abusive because she wants something else, and they all do, really, and he just wants to have fun. He just wants to be a kid and play and whatever, and people want more for him because he's supposed to be the leader. He's supposed to be all these things, and he doesn't want that responsibility. He doesn't want any speck of responsibility or to grow up. And that's why she, in the end, decides she's gonna go home, and she's gonna grow up.
She does. Yeah, I mean, it is kind of just, I don't know, the whole thing's kind of weird, but like my thing is like, is Peter Pan like, is he an adult trapped in a kid's body? Like he's a kid forever.
Yes.
I mean, so it's like it's just weird. I don't know. And
in the Disney version, he's just a kid who's always been a kid. And all
right.
the Lost Boys are kids, and they kind of vaguely remember their moms, but they don't. They've been away from their moms so long that they don't, they don't really. They don't remember what it's like to have a family or anything like. So they're just like kids at the most extreme version of being kids. Like they're kids without any sort of discipline, without any, like they just play all day and they eat what they want and they just whatever.
But in the book, he's like, I distinctly remember him being like very violent and possessive of shit. And like,
oh, well, yeah. Yeah. I mean, obviously they toned that down for Disney, but I mean, there is a lot of, there is violence. Absolutely. And then if you watch
thinning out the herd thing.
Oh, weird. That's not the Disney thing. And then if you watch the Once Upon
I'm not talking about the Disney. What? I'm not talking about the Disney version.
Oh. If you watch the Once Upon a Time that came out, that series where they kind of like modernized a lot of the fairy tales and stuff, the Peter Pan, Captain Hook, that one was the father. I don't remember exactly how they did it, but they twisted it. It was kind of cool the way they twisted it, but that was a great series. It was done by people who did Lost, so it was very like twisty turny.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it was cool.
Awesome. All right, so yeah, let's go. We're getting behind on our things. Can we actually get okay, we already did that. And he doesn't need enough bullshit with that. All right. If this is what you came for, we already did this one, and I hope it's on Reputation. Their house probably takes up the whole block.
I mean, that's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Other people are like, she just wants to go live in the suburbs. Like, where do you think she lives now?
Like,
she lives in the suburbs, like the very rich suburbs of Kansas City. Like,
on like 7 acres of land that's like completely gated, and like there's like 3 million security guards.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? Like
where do they think she lives? Like, what is happening?
And it's not like, first of all, it's not like, oh, can like Johnny just walk over to the Kelseys and like ask if little Travis Juniors it can play? No, that's not how shit's gonna be going. Like there's like, so let's just get that out of everyone's head. Like, to be honest with you, the whole block wouldn't even know what her kids look like. Like, she's not gonna be like sitting in her driveway, like, look at my kids, like walking, like
well, she might, if it's a gated, like highly, who knows? I don't know. I don't live that kind of life, but you're probably right. They probably would be in the backyard, right? Like, I don't know. I don't know how it works.
I mean, I don't know.
That's a good point, 'cause you never know, I guess, when even gated, like, I guess you never know when paparazzi could get through. So
yeah, I mean,
like, I imagine those kids are going to be heavily secure and like not shown to the public.
Helicopters aren't even going to be able to take pictures of these kids. It's going to be like, it's not even, I mean, look what happened with that guy, you know, the guy that was trying to serve her.
Yeah.
I mean, it's, so let's just all calm down is what I'm saying. She's not trying to, you know, it's the argument's ridiculous anyway. Like, it's just, I saw a video today. A guy was watching the part of Miss Americana where she is talking about the post for the midterm election. He said Taylor is the greatest person in America, if not the world. Aww. Well, I love this. I'm a Swiftie. I mean, Taylor is super great. I wish that she could do more in a lot of ways, but I know that for a lot of reasons she can't, because of how crazy our society is. Like, our society right now, you can't even voice up on like some things without feeling like you're gonna get harmed. But what she has done has been incredible. And honestly, like, for somebody who's brought like nothing but, I can speak for my life, nothing but happiness to my life. There's not even a shred of any other emotion that she's brought. Like, I can't even quantify the amount of positive things that Taylor Swift has done for my life. And I know that so many other people and so many other Swifties feel that way. And for that reason, I think that she is one of the greatest people that's ever lived. Absolutely. Without question. Without question. It's a shame looking down upon your girlfriends isn't an Oscar category. Oh, I know. And correction, Darren pointed out that he's not playing Hamlet. Joe's not playing Hamlet. He's not even playing the main role. So,
Yep.
I still stand though by my fact that I know Taylor knew about this before she wrote the song, and it's like a subtle dig.
Yeah.
I definitely think. Okay. He may be in canceled. Oh my god. He might be. That's true. There might be a little bit of Maddie in canceled. That's true. He may be in canceled. Everyone has bodies in the attic. That's true. That is true. He collects children to do his bidding. Oh, we're talking about
Peter Pan.
Peter Pan. I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, hold
That
on.
was a hard pivot.
Yeah, I was like, where did we hear this? Yes, he does collect children in the book. I'm talking about the book from like 1904 or whenever the hell. I mean, it could have been like 1700s, like the old school book. I thought Tolerate It was about Joe too. While you were out building other worlds, made me think of him filming, but anything's possible. Yeah, I just think that it's Joe's like, and I don't want to say like stuffiness, but like it's that like stuffiness like that I sense from him, like reading the papers and like being like very highbrow and like being very just like mopey and she's like trying to like, I'll write the song, you can win this award, we can do all this, and he's just kind of like, nah, you know what I mean? I don't know. It's just the vibe I get. Tinkerbell was in love with Peter and Wendy was the girl he loved.
He didn't love Wendy.
Okay. Correct.
He didn't love it. He wasn't mature. He didn't. That was the problem, is that like he didn't have any. He wasn't like, he was like a 7-year-old basically. Like he wasn't.
Well, that's what makes the story
vibing on that level. Tinkerbell was jealous of Wendy, but she would have been jealous of any girl who sort of entered the chat, basically, because she saw it as competition. But that was like, Peter was like that. Even Wendy went in to like kiss him at one point, and he was just like, "Let's go play," you know, like just completely oblivious, just in his own like kid world. And
yeah. It's like they're kids. Why would they be in a relationship in general?
Well, I don't know how old Wendy is supposed to be. Like, she's old enough to watch the younger boys.
It's kind of weird.
Although back then, obviously, that's a lower threshold of age. I mean, they also had a dog.
True, like people were getting married at like 12 back then.
Maybe they had a dog watching the kids too. So, you know, yeah. But I think she's, you know, I think she's supposed to at least be like 12, 13-ish, I would think.
Like she was in love with a 7-year-old? See, this is where
no, I'm saying he's like mentality of a 7-year-old.
Oh, okay.
I don't think he's actually 7. But
like,
that's like, the whole thing, is that they never grow up. They just stay in that perpetual childlike state and don't ever mature.
Yeah. It's weird. But there are men that do that. There are women that do that.
Well, yeah. The Peter Pan syndrome. Like, it's a whole thing.
It's a whole thing. Okay. So, yes, I think Tink was jealous of Wendy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she was mean as shit in that book. I remember she was like she was doing like horrible stuff. Tinkerbell.
Yeah, she definitely does. And it's like one thing I get. I mean, like, she, at least in the movie, she could have gotten Wendy unalived.
Yeah, if I was Wendy, I would have hit her ass with a fly swatter. She was like biting people and stuff. I mean, I distinctly remember this in the book. She would like bite.
I have a whole monologue that I wrote of like a grown-up Wendy, like Wendy the sequel, of like how Wendy the adult would deal with having met Peter Pan and all of this as at that age, and then growing up and no man like they're great, but can they fly? You know, and like this whole, and him still going and checking on her and stuff. I really like it, but
Yeah.
you know.
Well, it's like, but thank God I don't have to do that annoying little fairy that's biting me all the time. Or like all the Lost Boys were all screwed up too, weren't they?
Well, yeah, because they were Lost Boys. They
Mhm.
couldn't grow up, you know? If you
Yep.
can't grow up, if you can't go through the developmental stages, like those are valuable.
Yeah. It's one of the fairy tales, like okay, like Peter Pan and the original Little Mermaid, I find to be so deeply bizarre.
Mm-hmm.
Like who, like it was like a Victorian Stephen King is what I feel like. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Little
Mhm.
Mermaid is so
Yeah. It's a dark, it is a dark and twisted tale.
really messed up. Like,
Mhm.
wow. I see why
And those are two of
Disney
my
had to
very
make,
favorite like Disney like movies too, which
yeah,
is funny.
like Disney, I understand your supercuts and your revisions of this because like wild, 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 wild. They are the Lost Boys. I always thought they were orphans. I don't know what they are. But don't they
They
turn
talk
into little
about
animals? Is that the one that they turn into little, or is that
no, that's
Pinocchio?
Pinocchio. They dress up in like essentially onesies, basically, where they look like raccoons and squirrels and things. Those are basically like their pajamas, I think. Which I've always wondered in the music video by Taylor Swift, which is "We Are Never Ever Getting Back."
Oh,
We are never
yeah.
ever getting together. Where the band is kind of dressed that way. They're dressed like as forest animals. I've always wondered if that's supposed to be a little nod to that. I don't know.
Oh my
That
God,
video
that
is
would be wild.
because I mean, obviously she likes Peter Pan. I don't know. It's a
Yeah.
weird video. It's a cute video, but it's a little weird.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
They could be orphans, but they talk about their mothers. I mean, obviously orphans had mothers at some point. We all did. So
Peter Pan was the Pied Piper. Ah. Yeah, Peter Pan gives me kind of freaks me out a little bit. Did everyone hear about the person who asked a question about her having kids in Graham Norton and they took it out of the episode? So yes, I did hear about this. So we
Oh,
learned
I
that
did it.
okay. Okay, we also learned that her wedding is 18 and older, so no appearances from the cats.
I think she might make an exception for her own children.
Yeah, they will be there. Yes, that there was somebody asked her, one of the people on, I think it was the other female that was on the show, asked her about, I think it was like how many kids she wanted to have, right? Um, and they took it out. They took that out of the interview. And I
Do we know the answer?
I think she said 4. I think I might be making that up though. Like I don't know. I vaguely remember like reading that she said 4, but I haven't seen it, so I don't know if it's true.
Yeah, we don't know that any of that's true, do we? Like, I mean, anybody could say at this point, unless we have like cold hard evidence, I have a hard time believing anything, especially when it comes to Taylor Swift.
Yeah. So let's do some research on that. If she gives $400 million to charity, which is a quarter of her net worth, which Billie Eilish did pledge, they would say she was trying to look. Oh, I know.
Damned if I do give a damn what people say.
Exactly. It's like she has given away so much money, actually given it away, not pledged it, given it. I mean, once Billie has actually given it, then it will be one thing. But to pledge it is something different. And I'm just putting on my lawyer hat when I'm like dissecting the word pledge versus donated. Because that can go different ways. But anyway, she's given away $200 million just to the tour crew of the Eras Tour, not including the charities for that tour or the 19 years before that, where she's been one of the most generous celebrities of all time. So it's kind of like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? What was the point of this, and what are we doing here? Because again, I'm not going down this rant again because it pisses me off to levels that are like really unhinged. But like, who are you speaking to when you're saying this? Because there are many a billionaire in the room that's given away tons of their money.
Mm-hmm.
The person that you're always trying to shade is Taylor Swift. And if you're referring to her, who on your team has not done any research? Is my question.
Also,
who doesn't know that she's like one of the most giving people? And yet again, you've only pledged it. You haven't even done it yet. So let's just calm down.
Meanwhile, the shareholders, I think, have now voted to give Elon Musk $1 trillion in like a golden parachute.
Correct.
That's above and beyond the amount of money that he already had.
Right. So in a time where people are starving, we don't have health care, our country is collapsing, there are so many people in need, people are getting, SNAP taken away, we have hungry people, starving people, homeless vets, our government's not being paid for, our military's not being paid for. We have Elon Musk getting $1 trillion. And what that means is, in monetary value here, is that he will be making $274 million a day for the next decade. Think about that.
Do you know how many problems could be fixed?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Like
quite literally.
All of them, basically.
All of the problems. And all of the problems can be fixed. So if there's money to fix all of the problems, why aren't we doing anything about, like, so no offense, Billie Eilish, with your $11 million or whatever the fuck it is, but like, we have somebody who is getting paid $274 million every day for the next 10 years on top of the $400 billion they already have. So,
well, and the thing that gets me the most is, like, here's a person who clearly cares very much about status and how people perceive him, right? And he could use this money and be universally beloved. And
he's trying to populate Mars
these issues, and still have more money than you could spend in 10 lifetimes.
Mm-hmm.
And yet,
he's
not going to do any of that.
Literally, he could bank, like, the interest on the $400 billion he already has a day is hundreds of millions of dollars a day anyway. So really, he could just take this $1 trillion and fix America in like almost every single possible way.
Yeah.
But nope, we're not doing that, are we? No, we're going to populate Mars instead, because that's what we need. I mean,
we're going to get there. Can't even build anything that gets there.
Not to mention, he's also gotten subsidies of upwards of $30 billion from our government.
Right.
Anyway, so yeah, when we put things into perspective, it's like, I mean, come on. There's big. What was that?
My microphone just fell.
Wendy is said to be 12 or 13, and Peter Pan has no age. I just need to know what the age difference. I don't know why. Okay, Gen X is the generation that never grew up. Well,
whoa, no, we're the generation that had to grow up before on our own and raise ourselves. What?
And yeah,
we raised ourselves. We were feral. We were
raised up in the wild. I have a hunch Taylor may not react kindly to that. To what?
Me? This Taylor? To the Gen X comment?
Oh. Well.
And he was right. Hunch correct.
Hunch confirmed. Prince Eric was not a good guy either. I know a lot of Disney movies are based on grim fairy tales. Yes. Not, but a lot. Yes. And the grim fairy tales are the ones that are super wild.
They are very grim.
They're very grim.
They're very grim.
They have the correct brand. Grim. Yeah. Grim. Everyone dies. and it's very disturbing.
Everybody dead.
Everybody dead. Everybody dead. My mom. I think she'll have boys. Yay! Well, we don't know, but she probably will, and they'll probably all play football and be musicians. Wouldn't that
They'll
be fun?
huge. They will
They're
be very
going to
tall.
tall. They're going to be very, very Viking. Speaking of something that I wanted to bring up, Darren, I looked into Grace O'Malley.
Okay.
And here's what I think and why that scene is an homage to her. Because Grace O'Malley was not only just an epic badass, but she was a pioneer basically of the times. She was one of the first female like feminist icons doing a completely male job, being a legitimate badass pirate, sailing the seas, doing all kinds of out of this world things for women at that time period. She also met with the Queen of England, and like, you know, she was an epic badass. And she also is somebody that was a real person, but became like mythologized. Is that the word for it? Like, and that's very much like Taylor in the last sentence of this album, where she's saying that I'm immortal now. You couldn't kill me if I tried. There's like a lot of these people that she brings up on this album are people that have the same character arc, where it's they'll be known forever and throughout time, and there's nothing anyone can do about it because they were that big of a badass. And she also charted her own way. She did like she did a ton of things that it's very like very Taylor-esque, but also ironically very opposite of Ophelia. So it's an interesting like opposites, you know, duality, where Ophelia, you know, succumbed to the men in her life and the tragedies that were around her. Grace O'Malley whipped ass and like was like, I'm building a ship and I'm exploring and I'm becoming like a pirate queen. And she did. And she's an insane badass.
I mean, I bet Grace O'Malley's dick was bigger.
Yeah, absolutely. 100% it was. So that's in my research. I promised you that I would be looking into that. And that is just something I wanted to tell you that I have looked into. Yay. Off topic, but did you, Holly Swifty, design the Eris planets, or I designed them? I made those. Those are mine. I made the Swiftyverse. Those are my babies. That's how I see them. And
my babies,
those are my babies.
To bring it back to Little Mermaid. Yeah. I often quote Ursula.
Those are that in my head. That's exactly what the Swiftyverse looks like. So every time you look at it, no, that's what my mind inside looks like. My brain looks like that.
Excellent. Well, I would like to talk about we got sort of new music this week. We got the acoustics.
We did.
And I did not think we were going to get them on streaming. So that was very exciting.
Very.
Some very couple interesting things. The most interesting thing to me is there's a lyric change.
Oh, yeah. I know. The love. I know. I love it.
What do you think about that?
I think it's very interesting because I don't know why well, it's like, okay. Usually she writes the acoustics obviously first. I mean, it's how she writes every song.
Yeah.
So I think that was the original lyric.
But
then why change it?
I wonder if she changed it because that it does tie to ruin the friendship. I just like I was listening and I was listening on my Echo, like, you know, like my Bluetooth while I was like doing chores and stuff around the house. So I was, you know, looking at the lyrics because I figured I know the lyrics, right? I've listened
Right.
to the you know, the regular album 5,000 times. And I heard that and I was like, I must be hearing that wrong. That sounded like Love. And then I went off and I did other things, you know, and I kind of forgot about it. And then somebody posted the, you know, the Spotify lyric online, and
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I forgot about that, and oh my god, it actually is. It's Love. Wow.
Yeah, it is interesting. I like both of them. I'm like,
do too.
I'm curious why she changed it. I mean, I get it in a way. I've got to plug this in because it just overheated. So will you just take over for 1 second, please? Thank you.
Yeah. Obviously, yeah, I can do that. Yeah, it's interesting because obviously both Love and Life are things that we can't predict how long they're gonna go. And they're just as long as they're going to be. And they're things that we don't really have control over. Like that, it's kind of been the issue in my life as a bit of a control freak. Is, you know, you don't, if you're in a relationship, obviously there's two people there, and if somebody wants to end the relationship, you don't really have a lot of control over that, so you don't know when it's going to be over. So I think it's interesting that, you know, and she was obviously early in the writing process. Maybe she was a little bit more focused on the ending of love relationships, and then I don't know, maybe she changed it to Life after she wrote Ruin the Friendship, and she was reflecting on that a little bit more. And I don't know that I've actually brought this up on here, but the mother of the classmate who she does talk about in Forever Winter, which I apologize profusely that I do not actually know his name, so I'm going to refer to him as Forever Winter Guy.
It's Jeff Lang.
Jeff. Okay, so Jeff's mom did a little interview and said that she does believe that Ruin the Friendship is about Jeff.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, we've said, right, but that doesn't mean it was. Like, we could have been about anybody that she went to school with who passed away, right?
Yes.
It was a very sweet interview about how close their friendship was and how touched she is that Taylor is still, like, you know, keeping him alive and all those kinds of things. It was a really sweet interview. But yeah, I mean, I just think maybe it was an anniversary or something like that kind of brought up those feelings, and so maybe that's why it got changed.
And we're referring to Life is a Song, it ends when it ends, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So Life is a song, it ends when it ends. Love is a song, it ends when it ends. Mm-hmm. And so I feel like also this has it might also be because of how you pronounce the words when singing.
Could be.
Because life is like, it has that and instead of love, like it takes longer to get to that E.
Mm-hmm.
And I also think in context of the song, an Opalite, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That it's about life.
Mm-hmm.
The song is about life.
It really is.
It's more about life. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's more like there's hard times, there's great times. You will get through it. You're just dancing through the lightning strikes, and that's it. And I think that she also doesn't want. I also think like because of this relationship, maybe with Travis, she didn't really want to say, like, it's almost like a. I don't want to jinx myself, even though she doesn't have to knock on wood anymore. I don't want to say love is a song, it ends when it ends.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I kind of want to
think about the ending.
Right. Exactly. And you were just saying that. So it's like, I think it was like, let's just make it life, because this is sort of like this is like a how to get through life kind of song. Like here's the point of view that's working for me right now. And I'm just going to share my advice with you guys kind of thing. And life is a song. It ends when it ends, baby. Like that's true. And, you just got to dance through those lightning strikes. You got to create your own sunshine. And That's it.
What does
But yeah,
everybody else do you have a preference?
yeah,
Do you like life? Do you like love?
right.
How
Which
do
one
you
do you
feel
like?
about I've talked about this before. Like if there's an acoustic version, I'm gonna pick the acoustic version. I do really like the Elizabeth Taylor, I think, is the most sort of jarring difference in terms of like it doesn't have that like blowing your hair back
Yeah,
Elizabeth Taylor to it.
yeah.
So I maybe do prefer the original of that, but they're just all so beautiful.
They're also
So
great.
glad that we have them.
And I really like that cabaret version.
Yes, it's really
Very
perfect for
nice.
that song.
Very nice. Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Which one is your favorite? Do you have a favorite child? Are you talking about the planets?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I really loved coming up with the red planet, putting that red scarf around it was like one of my favorite things ever. I love making all of them because it was so fun just to kind of go back through all of the different planets for the
Yeah,
albums and kind of create their vibe. I love the Tortured Poets planet. It's
yeah, that's
so
really
fun.
okay.
I love the Opalite planet. Do you see? I'm like so biased. Like I love the Showgirl planet because it is out of Opalite, but I also like, and I'm just seeing right now Evermore. I'm like the vines around Evermore. I don't know. I love them all. I love them all, and I'm thinking about making them into stickers.
I love that.
I also, so everyone can have their own Swiftyverse. I'm also really thinking about painting a mural of it. I'm like deeply obsessed with it.
Ooh, I like that idea.
Yeah, I love that. Did you Adderall too close to the sun and forget to get distracted? When I was doing what? I'm always
Did
you
you
know
add
my
it all too close to the sun?
yeah. I have such severe ADHD that yeah, my life without Adderall is a place that my life without Adderall looks like the Tortured Poets department. Like papers blowing wildly in the wind, me trying to catch them all, too many things going on, out of control, post-it notes just like in downpours with stuff written on them, files open, papers coming out. Like it's such a wild place. So I don't visit that planet much. The way she said goodbye,
Yeah, I
no.
can't even. I will cry again. So
We don't need to do that.
yeah.
So-
Taylor can only cry one time per podcast.
That's not true. Holly cries all the time in the podcast. So how do you like life or like do you love love?
Do you love love? Do you love life?
You guys, I have this serious Mentos addiction right now that I need to talk about maybe for a minute. And see now
Mentos. I didn't even know they still made Mentos. Do you remember those commercials?
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I'm
they
like,
had iconic commercials.
and I have a very deep obsession with them.
They're good. They're really
discovery
good.
roll and the cinnamon are my favorite. Anyway,
cinnamon. I love cinnamon gum. It's very hard to find.
Well,
While people are voting on if they love love or if they love life,
cinnamon Mentos are.
I didn't even know those were a thing.
Oh my god!
I'm so deep in a Peeps obsession.
Oh really?
I know, isn't that crazy? I just love them, and like all the new Christmas ones came out, so like super fresh. Okay. Anyway, while people are voting, please vote. I'm gonna give us our records that I at least have seen this week. It's not comprehensive, and then I want to talk about Grammy noms.
Yes, let's do.
Okay, so Opalite is now the ¡1 song in the world on TikTok.
As it should be.
Yeah, with 387,000 new videos made on TikTok in its last 24 hours. And this was from, I think, 2 or 3 days ago. So
one of the greatest songs of all time. I'm saying it right now.
Yeah,
Hall
so people are like, it's time, Taylor. Not even Cruel Summer begged this hard to be a single.
Opalite,
all that kind of stuff. Also, Taylor Swift breaks record for most weeks at #1 on the Hot 100 Songwriters chart. No surprise there. She also served the most insane fate.
Oh my god, I know.
In a paparazzi shot. She's doing it's Travis's bye week, so she's been in New York and visiting many restaurants and they're doing matchy outfits. Team Love. Okay. So she's out and about. She's wearing lots of fall colors, lots of kind of leathers. I feel like it's interesting to me that there is still, I feel like the aesthetic in terms of what she's wearing for this era is just luxe. It's just luxury. It's name brands. I think that's kind of what it is.
She always excels at fall. Like fall's her best.
Oh yes.
It's her best season. Just hands down from the beginning. She understands autumn and fall and wintry, but like really this time frame so well aesthetically.
Mm-hmm.
She's just a sad autumn girl at heart. And
same.
I mean, aren't we all? And she just really nails fall. She also looks really good in plaids and like fall like cardigans, and she just looks great in fall vibes. I mean, she's just fall vibes.
Right. But I mean, we still are in the showgirl era, so I do think that, like, again, the aesthetic is just, and it has been for like a year now, is that it's the name brands, it's the luxury, it's the Gucci, it's the Cartier, that's what we're gonna be.
Absolutely. And she likes everybody, like, you know, and Gucci in a scandal, so right.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and she's luxury Taylor right now.
She's is, which fine.
She's super great. She's super great. Super great. Well, it's interesting because it really changes the feel for me if it's love. If it's love is a song or life is a song. I really like the meaning either way though.
Mm-hmm.
I have to go with life. I like Opalite being a song about life in general, more so than love. I really do, even though it is a love song in there also. But it's more like, see, I think that she wrote this when she like really found her like power. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
All of her achievements and all this, and it's just like, it's so over the top. I cannot wait to do this breakdown because you guys, I don't think I've ever been so obsessed with a Taylor Swift song in my life. This is Opalite is the song that I'm the most obsessed with out of any song, period. I love it, and it does something to my brain that is, I can't explain to you the chemical changes that occur in my brain when I listen to this song. It's like, it's shocking. It's perfect. I love everything about it. And it's my favorite because it's just like, it's my favorite. I mean, I love it. I'm going to start crying just thinking about it. I love it. I love it so much. I think it's so beautiful, so positive, so upbeat, so true also. Just so incredible. Oh my God, I love it. So I can't wait to do the song breakdown next on our next thing. Honestly, I think they both work well. Yeah,
they do.
They definitely.
I like life just because. Listen, in theory, your love could end and you can find another one.
Yep.
Your life, it's like, what are you going to do with this? We only have this one life, and what are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with it?
Yep.
And you do get to a point where you're like, am I just sitting around wasting time, or am I going to get something done?
Right.
And I'm going to get out there. Am I going to get outside of my comfort zone? Am I going to get out there? Am I going to dance through the lightning strikes?
Yeah.
So I like life. It's a good reminder. It's a good reminder that you don't know.
You do not know
when your song is over. And so you better get out there and have some fucking fun.
Have some fun.
And also let other people have some fucking fun. If they want to go get a Starbucks Bear Cup, let them go get a Starbucks Bear Cup. That's very hard to say, by the way. You know, if they want to listen to Taylor Swift, let them listen to Taylor Swift. If they, if it's not hurting anyone,
then just let people do it.
Let people have fun. There's so much hard stuff right now.
Totally.
Let's let people have a little bit of joy in their life because
we
don't know when it's all going to be over.
Unapologetic joy, everyone. Unapologetic
we can't just work and go home and go to sleep.
No,
That's not what life is supposed to be about.
no. And like, don't let anyone outshine, like, scratch out your sparkle. Don't let anyone tell you what you love doesn't matter, or that's stupid, or that's whatever. It's what you love. And it doesn't matter. I'm not even talking about a person. I'm just talking about like things in general that you're interested in. Like, there's a lot of people that are like, Holly, being obsessed with birds is so, you know what I mean? And I'm like, well, I love being a part of the Audubon society. And like,
Somebody needs to appreciate the birds.
and it's me. Okay.
Okay.
I'm deeply obsessed with birds. So it's
And
like,
Abby's got birds.
Abby's got some amazing birds. Oh my God. She's got amazing birds. And I'll take it even further. Like, I am truly and utterly obsessed with crows. And like, my obsession with crows is equal to my obsession with Taylor Swift. I'm not joking. I am addicted to crows. I love
Both
them.
bring you sparkly things.
They do. They do bring you sparkly things.
They both do. Taylor Swift and crows.
Yeah, they do. My crows are totally amazing. And they're like little, they're mystical creatures to me. And my Max brings me literal presents, and they're truly amazing. And I don't even know if I have my Max box in here, but the best thing that he has ever brought me was a little heart that says, I love you.
Aww. Wow.
The way my heart exploded that day, I can't even put into words. But yeah, so like, people could be like, birds are stupid, crows are dumb. And it's like, but they're not. They give me endless amounts of joy. Do not rain on my sparkle. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, let me do. Drinking game. Take a shot every time Holly rants about Herbalife. Or when Taylor rants about this.
Do I rant about the smallest man a lot? Do I?
I definitely rant about Opalite all the time, 24/7.
That's very true. I mean, we'd be dead if we took a drink for.
Yeah,
we'd be unalive.
I would have alcohol poisoning. I would be Captain Jack Sparrow levels of drunk on the daily. But with bourbon, not rum. But I mean, that's just me. Are we still talking or wrapping up? I have to watch the parts I'm in.
We are still talking because we still have to talk Grammy noms, and then we want to talk about possible predictions because November 13th is next week, and it's very probable that there's going to be a merch drop on November 13th. So
absolutely. Every year.
Some predictions. So
every year there is a merch drop on the 12th or the 13th of November.
Mm-hmm.
So
like I literally was scheduling my therapy appointment for next week. And she's like, what about the 13th? I'm like, okay, well, I'm like, we could, but we can't do it at like noon. We can't I'm like, there's going to be a merch drop that day. So
there's also going to be the giveaway card for Showgirl giveaway contest announcement on the 13th on Spark. So everyone be prepared. I just have to shout out Darren. It's amazing that you had a macaw. I'm deeply obsessed with highly intelligent birds, which they are. So yay. Yay. Everyone makes fun of Holly until there's a terrible and the crows take her by the hair and bring her to safety. I know, right? I know.
That would be a great animated movie. I want to see that. Holly and the Crows.
Holly and the Crows. And let me tell you,
the soundtrack could be by the Black Crows.
Or all the crazy recordings I have of my crows talking to me, not in human words, obviously, but in a language I pretend that I understand and talk back. I am that girl, everyone. I'm that girl. So anyway, yes, I would love that. When I call Max and say, go bring all your friends, there is damn near 200 crows in my yard. It's amazing.
Max gets around. Go Max.
They know what's up. Got to teach my bird a Taylor banger. Yes, you do. Yeah. Oh my God, teach her Opalite. It will be my worlds colliding. It would be. Get your bird to do something amazing to Opalite, and seriously, life complete. Life complete.
There you go.
What's better than that? All right, go on with
Grammy noms, Grammy nominations. What do we think? What do we feel?
for this. Okay, so
Just a gentle reminder, although I know our audience knows this, Taylor was not eligible for any nominations, so she was not snubbed in any way. She wasn't eligible. So I think the biggest ones, Kendrick, Sabrina, K-pop Demon Hunters was a big one. Yay, love that.
Yep. Was
Was
Lady Gaga's this year?
Lady Gaga. Who else am I forgetting? I feel Selena got some good ones. If I can forget, Bad Bunny, Justin Bieber, which I'm not a believer, but okay, I don't think I've heard any of those songs.
I think Lady Gaga should win it.
Yeah, I really, really love that album.
Mayhem is amazing.
But I know you also want Kendrick to win a lot.
I don't think that he's in this one. Wasn't he in
Oh,
last?
he's not in the same category that are you thinking album of the year?
GNX was already like that was last year.
No, GNX is nominated
again
times this year.
Oh, then of course I want Kendrick to win.
Mm-hmm.
Of course I want Kendrick to win.
Mm-hmm.
Although he was also nominated last year. Oh, maybe he wasn't for album of the year.
I can look it up. I know. In fact, I was gonna text you because I was gonna be like, "What do you think about Kendrick?" And I was like, "Well, I know what she thinks. She's gonna be all excited."
I mean, I love GNX. I listen to it constantly.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's wonderful. It has one of the best songs ever, "Man in the Garden" in it. So everyone go listen to it. But pop wise, I think that Lady Gaga should win the pop category. GNX was
GNX was it wasn't nominated for pop.
I know it wasn't. I'm just saying.
Okay. So album of the year is Bad Bunny, Justin Bieber, Sabrina Carpenter, Clips, Pusha T, and Malice for like what God Sort 'Em Out, Lady Gaga, GNX, Leon Thomas for Mutt. I'm not familiar with that one, and Tyler the Creator.
Ooh, Tyler the Creator's album's really good.
So it's a pretty stacked category.
It is stacked. So he was definitely up for album of the year. I mean, rap album of the year last year.
And then record of the year is DTMF for Bad Bunny, Manchild, Sabrina Carpenter.
Oh yeah, I love
Anxiety, Doechii, Wildflower, Billie Eilish, Abracadabra, Lady Gaga.
Ooh, yes.
Luther, Kendrick with Luther. Subway by Chaperone, and APT by Rose Bruno Mars.
Oh, that's gonna be so hard because I love Luther and
yeah,
I love Abracadabra. What else was it?
Subway by Chaperone, Manchild.
Oh, Manchild's great also.
Bad Bunny.
I haven't fully
APT. I don't think APT is gonna win just because like it hasn't been. It's kind of like lost its popularity. It was bigger over the summer.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean,
but I don't know what's the difference between record of the year and song of the year? I'm not really, or album of the year. What's the difference between all of those?
Record of the year is one song.
Mm-hmm.
And it's usually the one that they have it as a single.
Okay.
Song of the year, it's so stupid because it's like, why wouldn't this be the same category?
Right.
I think that the producers are, I can't remember. There's like some like thing that separates them. I don't really know. But album of the year is all of the songs.
I know. Well, okay. So song of the year is basically the same ones, but golden from K-pop, from K-pop Demon Hunters is in there. And best pop vocal is Justin Bieber, Sabrina, Miley, Lady Gaga, and Teddy Swims. I've Tried Everything But Therapy Part 2, which is an amazing album.
Yeah.
So, and of course, there's a lot more other categories, but those are kind of the big ones. So,
I mean, I always want Kendrick to win, but so album of the year, I would want Kendrick or Lady Gaga. I would be happy with either one of them. I really do want Kendrick to win, though. I'm tied on those two. I would love Manchild or Luther or Abracadabra to win Song of the Year. I think one has to do with being like it has to do with like the producer. One of the record of the year has like producer in it.
Oh, right. I did know that. I did
It's
know
like
that.
it's something like that,
Mhm.
and one is like I can't remember. Like
Gotcha.
it's like something weird. I bet
Mhm.
if you spent enough time, you could learn the interest. Oh, trust me, I have. I know how they say rain, and I know their call for me, but I also definitely know with their crow talk when they're talking to someone in their family versus a different family of crows. I have spent an exorbitant amount of time hanging out with my crows. Like it's wild, and they do have like very intricate languages that are different inside their family unit versus outside the larger crow community. But I do know when it's going to rain from their sounds,
That's
and I do
handy.
know how they say, "I'm at Holly's house." And it's
Aw.
yes, they're very cool. And I will show you guys my giant box of presents that Max leaves me. He's amazing. They're amazing.
That's
They're
so
amazing.
nice.
I know. And then I also have Cheryl and Russell Crowe. But they're not as magical as Max is like truly like like you can communicate with him just by like they almost like read your mind. I know it sounds insane, but they do. They're like so highly intelligent. It's wild.
I believe you.
Remind me to tame all the crows in my
Mhm.
complex. Yes, you should. All you have to do is be nice to them because they remember when you're mean to them. They literally
Mhm.
tell their generations of crows after they pass, like they pass on stories, much like folk songs. And if you're mean to them, the crows will like not like you forever. But if you're like nice to them and you're curious and you like see one and leave it a little peanut, trust me, they will become your friend and they will start leaving you presents and they'll follow you around. Like if I go on a walk around, Max follows me around.
Aw,
He's like
cute.
he is the best. I love him. I'm very confident that Bruno will win Song of the Year. The Grammys are more obsessed with him. That's true. They are obsessed with him. They are obsessed
Yeah,
with him.
I don't know. I don't know.
I think it was
See,
rap R&B album last year. As it was GNX. Yes, it was.
still, I'm curious how the album can only be released. Like usually, it can only qualify for. I'm curious how that happened.
I don't know, but it definitely was up. Maybe they just did it. I don't know. I don't know how they're doing that. I really don't.
I don't know.
Bruno Mars is still stuck playing at the MGM because he owed them. I know. I
Wild,
know.
wild, wild, wild.
I've heard that he's had some issues with the gambling. Has anyone
Mm,
else heard this?
yeah,
Well,
and then it's
I'm
like he's stuck in a casino, and that's not gonna like he's never getting out basically because he's just gonna continue.
yeah.
It's not like they're gonna be like, well, no, you can't gamble here anymore because you owe us money. They're just gonna be like, well, okay, so keep gambling, so you keep owe us money, and then that's how casinos work, you know.
I have a fear. Next year's Grammys, I think it's going to be Showgirl versus West End Girl by Lily Allen.
Could be.
It's going to be the strongest competition, I think, so far. That album is literally insane. It's so good.
To listen to it, yeah.
Woo! It's be prepared. It is. It's like her Tortured Poets department, and it's really intensely vivid on the collapse of her marriage and literally every single detail of everything that was going on. And it is very sad.
Yeah.
But it's an incredible album. So and Hayley Williams, I know. What about her?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she will without question be nominated next year. Absolutely.
What if it's all women artists for like best album? That'd be amazing. And all women artists who are like
Hayley Williams will absolutely be. That album is insanely good also.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have a lot to look forward to. I still want obviously Showgirl to win. But just on like just on theme alone, like if you listen to West End Girl, you're gonna be like, oh my God. Like putting that information out there
Mm-hmm.
takes a level of brute. It's like so brutally honest and so it's oh man, it's so crazy. And what it's Man's Best Friend not nominated?
Yeah, it is.
The album is?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that album too. I love it. It's gonna be tough. It's
Mm-hmm.
gonna be very interesting. Who do you think is gonna win?
Um,
Or is it kind? It's kind of. I don't know.
it's really hard. It's really
Yeah.
hard to tell. Um, I don't know. I feel like it could like come out of left field. I feel like it could be like Bad Bunny or something and really come out of.
It would pair up with him playing the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Because I feel like that's gonna like a lot of people are gonna kind of discover him and like there's gonna be a lot of attention to him and yeah, I feel like that could happen. But I don't know. I could be wrong.
But like, okay, Mayhem, just the song "Fade Into You" should win every award.
I mean, I agree. I absolutely love that album.
Like that song alone is so incredible. That first note she hits,
Mm-hmm.
she opens that song. Oh my God. It's spectacular. It's spectacular.
But also, we know that, like, as with many award shows, the Grammys are not always based on merit.
No, I know.
So,
Oh, I know.
that's why it's hard. It's hard to judge. I don't know.
But I'm all for GNX winning also, as always.
Watch Justin Bieber win.
I will be mad because I don't even know the name of his album. So, you know what I mean? Like, what? West End Girl sounds too intense for me. If it is as difficult to listen to as There Is a Tunnel Under Sunset Boulevard. Here's what's happened. So, hold on. I need to take my Mento out. Lily Allen was married to the dude from Stranger Things.
David.
Yeah, I can't think of. I don't even.
Big guy. Big guy.
Yeah, he played the security guard guy
Mm-hmm.
in Stranger Things, or policeman, or whatever.
And has also been accused of things by Millie Bobby Brown too now.
Yes, after this album came out.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened was Lily Allen got she got the part in this play in London. And so she moved. Yes, first of all, they buy this house in the West End in New York. It's really expensive. They do all this work to it. They do this I don't know. I don't remember if it's a Town and Country or if it's an architectural digest. Like,
oh yes, yeah, so they do a big tour, right? I think it's
a big tour, and he's a real d-bag in the tour. But he like, so anyway, so when they like film that tour, like there's all this shit's going on that she puts in this album, which like looking back at this, it's so crazy. But anyway, he like calls her up while she's in London. He's like, hey, by the way, you know, I've been thinking and I just really want like an open relationship. So that's what I'll be doing.
That's not how that works.
Right. Not how that works. So she's like, what? But then she agrees to do it. Anyway, he breaks all the rules. He does all this horrible shit. She finds out like all of this crazy stuff is going on. It's like a heartbreaking, like, story, and by the end you're like, I hate this man.
Didn't he send like flowers with some very passive aggressive? Because he didn't want her to do the playwright or something. There's something about that.
He's very passive aggressive. He's like, well, you have to audition for it. And she's like, I don't have to audition for shit. I've already gotten the part.
Right, he was mad about that, right?
He didn't. Yeah, he was real pissed about that. And anyway, so now they're selling their brownstone and all of this. And she wrote the most, I mean, when I say all the details of this man's life and their relationship and what he was up to, it's wild. However, it is set like some of the songs are set to like really like interesting beats that you don't really feel like it's a downer until you like.
You mean a bop that could break your heart?
Yeah, it's very. I was trying not to compare them because it's like totally different. Like it feels totally different, and her like super amazing like British accent is so like spectacular on this album. But damn, it is sad and shocking, and I mean, I hope this man quite literally never works again. So. He's really full of himself, obviously. He thinks whatever.
And that way.
What?
It's seeming that way.
Oh yeah. It's major. So even if you just want to listen to it for the like tea of it all, she leaves no mystery as to she like calls out this mistress. She like records their like it's like correct. It's spectacular. She should win album of the year for this. It's like The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived if it was an entire album, an entire album in like this very interesting point of view writing, Britishy and just so poignant and wow. And there and not vague. It's not vague. It's not vague.
I heard one little detail about it, which makes me believe it's not vague at all.
Is it from the song that starts with a P?
Is it one of those types of things we can't really say?
Yeah. Is it the title starts with a P?
Oh, I don't even know if it's in the title. Well, a B and then a P?
No. It's that song. The song is called Cat Palace, but make it a P. Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And that line is in that song, and it is like I had to like pump the brakes on my car. I said, "What did she just say? Did she just say?"
By the way, I saw the funniest post on Instagram. It was like a tweet from somebody about Wood, and it was like, "Y'all, I don't know what you're hearing. It's I looked up the lyrics and it says eyes, it opened my thighs, it opened my eyes."
Oh my god.
And somebody responded like, "Girl,
yeah.
There is a whole nother album with a little E after it."
Yeah.
Once you find that, your whole world is gonna change.
Right. And let me tell you that
this person's walking around thinking we all heard it wrong.
Yeah, that's hilarious. But let me tell you that the entirety of Showgirl and any parts that made anyone go is nothing compared to the crazy shit that Lily Allen says about this a-hole man that she was married to.
Yes, but Taylor Swift is not allowed to say these things because I can't believe I just heard that come out of Taylor Swift's mouth. And Taylor Swift, and she's what? She's not human. She what?
I know, but I'm not gonna lie. I would be in shambles if Taylor Swift wrote the PP song. I would be in shambles. Like I wouldn't be able to believe it. Not that I would care that she wrote it, but I'd have the same impression that I almost wrecked the car when I heard this one verse of the song. I was like, what? Especially because it's a true story, and especially because we all know who it's about. And I'm like, oh
yeah, that's yeah.
Oh my god, no. I couldn't believe it. So anyway, if anyone wants shock value, find the song that is named both words start with a P.
Well, I mean, I really want to listen to the album. It's been a very busy week, and I don't want to just like listen to it as I'm doing something. I want to sit down and listen to it, you know?
Because it goes in chronological order. It's like the whole story. Woo! Oh, to be a divorce lawyer and that. I mean, it's gonna. I mean, whoo! There is some.
Well, who knows what else is going to come out about him? Because it just feels like with a lot of these situations where
there'll be much more.
First, crack in the ice, everything just opens.
Oh yeah, it's going to be much more. Okay, so I'm getting unsalted peanuts tomorrow. Do it. David, oh yes, David Harbour. Total a-hole. I heard 2 songs from There Is a Time. Yeah. It's very different. This is more like I'm pissed and I'm just gonna talk about some shit that doesn't make sense to me. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna throw out these things and see what happens on this pretty amazing beat. There's parts of it where it's like, damn, but some other parts of it you can't help but laugh. You're like, out of it takes balls to make this album. Let me tell you. Sadie Sink was the best actor on screen. Yep. He was a minor character compared to, yeah, absolutely. And he he did some sketch things as it's now come out. No surprise after watching the PP song. No surprise. No surprise. Oh my God, no surprise. And she calls out the mistress. She's like, whose name is Madeline, by the way, everyone. And I mean, it's wild. Anyway.
Okay, so merch drop incoming. What's your one item that you will absolutely purchase if it's there? I think I already know the answer, but
the vinyl cases. Absolutely. The vinyl cases. I really want the those robes. That it looks like people are wearing like robes.
Yeah.
But I definitely want the vinyl case. I want the robes. I might want that tea set. If I I hope that she is doing sort of a hotel collection because those sheets look pretty cool. The pillows.
Yeah, like her Bed Bath & Beyond collection.
Yeah, her Bed Bath & Beyond collection.
Housewares collection.
Yeah, I wish that she would do a perfume in this because there's perfume so much, in the visuals. I would be really happy with that. I know,
but I wouldn't want to buy a perfume off a web. I wouldn't want to buy it without smelling it. So
true.
I don't know how that would go, but
yeah, true.
But we bought an album without hearing it, so I don't know.
Yeah, I mean that is also true. I think a lot of people are gonna want the Louis Vuitton looking duffel bag. I probably am not gonna get that one though because I have a hard time carrying those around because I will stuff it filled with the heaviest shit in the universe and then be like, I can't pick it up. You know what I mean? Yeah, or around my oh, why did I do this? You know what I mean? So then when would I use it? But
right,
I love it. I do love it. Those slippers.
Yeah,
I definitely want the slippers. What about you?
I still want that Pretty and Witty cosmetics case.
Oh, yes, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe the ornament. I don't know. I would like a snow globe. That would be amazing.
Oh, definitely.
I don't know. I'm going to be very careful because money's very, very tight at the end of the year for me. But I definitely want to at least treat myself to one thing.
Yeah.
So just hoping there's something. I mean, I don't want to. Obviously, I'm not going to buy something just to buy it. So I'm just hoping there's something that really speaks to me and that I will use and that I can get that isn't sold out. So
yeah, I love when she releases the ornaments. I love the whole holiday collection time for her merch. I love the snow globes. I love.
Yeah, I really love the Tortured Poets one, and I didn't buy it, and I still kick myself that I didn't buy it. So
it was cool.
Although I don't know if I would like a Showgirl one as much as I would like a Tortured Poets one.
Depends on what the Showgirl one. If the Showgirl one looked like my planet with little pieces of opalite flying all around, I would totally love it.
Yeah, it will depend on what song it's kind of based on. I just have it's going to be based off the title track, and I don't know. That doesn't speak to me as much as maybe some of the other songs, but I
love that song.
I know you do.
Oh my God, I love it. I also hope that I hope that who's ever doing her merch like starts picking better lyrics, like
Yeah.
parts of the songs. Like, why would you put that lyric on there when there's this lyric in
Yeah.
the same song?
Exactly.
Like, why?
Hmm.
So I am hoping that,
Wouldn't mind some other clothing, like maybe some
yeah,
less merchy looking, like less
yes,
like
yeah,
like
yeah.
yeah.
Just something that's just like embroidered like showgirl. Women
Hmm.
who were undergoing really bad treatment from men and then releasing a horrific album.
Gaggerific
Oh,
album.
me too. Then you will die listening to West End Girl. There,
Hmm.
it's the most gaggerific of all of them all. I mean, truly, it's shockingly amazing. The vinyl case, I'm with you. I want
The
that vinyl
vinyl
case.
case is gonna get sold out like that.
Yeah, it's gonna be gone in 4
Everybody wants
seconds.
that. I hope
Yeah,
that there's a lot in stock.
I do too. I do too. Sheets or blanket, if there is some. I got my TTBD fleece
Mm.
blanket and I love it. Yes, absolutely. I yes. Yes. I love the snow in the snow globe has to be
That
orange
would be
glitter. It
awesome.
has to be. And little pieces of opalite would make me so happy.
Maybe it'll just be
Um,
like the lock or something.
ooh, or like the dressing room, or it's probably going to be a bouquet
A
of flowers.
door. It'll just be the orange door.
Oh, that would be
That's what I
funny.
think it'll be, a bouquet. That's what I
I
think.
think, yeah, I think it's going to be the bouquet. And it's going to say, thanks for the lovely bouquet.
Hmm.
When it should say, I'm immortal now, baby dolls. You couldn't kill me if I tried. And her like being a badass inside the snow globe would make my life. I would love that.
Maybe it'll be a hedgehog for all the hedgehogs on the wall.
That would be hilarious. The day there is a merch item that has something to do with how you get the girl, I'm dropping everything. Yep. I feel you. I feel you on that. I also want the Midnight's Till the Dawn vinyl.
That's not gonna. I don't think that'll come out now. I don't know
Well,
when.
I want it.
Maybe it'll come out with
I want.
Eras 2.0 or something that for the
Ooh,
doc
yeah. How and you guys, do you realize how close we are to getting that?
for like a month.
We are like a month away from the most spectacular docu-series that has ever been produced by man, and I cannot believe it. I can't wait. I
And I
can't
would like
wait.
to state for the record my prediction that the day after that, on December 13th, I think we're going to get a tour announcement. I think we're
Okay.
going to, I don't think it's going to be like tickets are going to be for sale, but I think she's going to say, I'm announcing my 2026 Showgirl tour. Maybe some dates or cities. I think it's going to be like very vague, but I think she's going to announce that there's going to be a tour in 2026.
Okay. I
That's
think she's
my
gonna release.
prediction.
I think she's gonna release on the 13th a box set of the acoustic lives from the show, from Eras and the docu-series and the full movie in a box set.
Could be. But
I
it's
would-
going to be big, whatever it is.
it's gonna
And
be-
we want to do something fun for Taylor's birthday too. But
yeah.
if anybody has any ideas,
Let
we
us know.
Yeah.
Let us know.
We're always up for
Oh, Rep Vault.
input.
Oh my God, Rep Vault would be I don't even have words for that. I would be so shocked.
I almost
so
feel like
happy.
Red Bull is going to come out like when we least like on the most
Yeah.
random day.
Yeah, it'll be like a day in
random
March or something.
time. Yeah, at like 2 a.m. or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Starting in October, the earliest the tour. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like she's gonna take a big old pause on tour for like a year or two. I really do. I really do. But it's Taylor, so you never know. You know what I mean? You never know.
I mean, I think it's going to be a short tour, like maybe 12. I think it'll be 12 cities, is my prediction. So short, but
oh my God, December 13th
that's
prediction.
tough.
Opalite single amazing video.
that's a very
That's
distinct
very
possibility,
good,
too.
and that is excellent. That would
Mhm.
make me quite literally the happiest person in the whole entire universe. Rep Vault, oh, it would be gaggerific. It would be. It would be so incredible, the Rep Vault. But it probably is gonna be some like random day in March or something.
Yeah, I think
You know what I mean?
and
I would be so happy.
Do you think she's gonna Easter egg us before it comes out though?
No.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't
I
know.
think she's just gonna be like, surprise.
Hmm.
There's no explanation. There's just the rep vault.
Yeah. Do you think it'll be before TSTV or after?
After.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think it's gonna be after.
Mm-hmm.
If she even does it at all, she might not. Even though she's already recorded it and she's already talked about it, so she has to do it.
Will. She will.
Yeah, she has to.
She
She
gives us
has
what we
to.
want.
She knows that we are. I think she just needed a break, a separation from
Mm-hmm.
songs that were directly linked to Joe
And Maddie.
and Maddie. You know,
And that's fair.
totally.
And she
Totally.
she knew Showgirl was coming. And she wanted to
Yeah.
give Showgirl its
It's time to shine.
stage. It's
Yeah.
spotlight.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It could be earlier if it is like a Loverfest type thing. Could be. It could be. But like the thing though is that when Loverfest was happening, she didn't have the insanity of just achieving the world's biggest tour.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think she's gonna be. I think she's gonna take a. I think that she's not gonna tour for like another year or two. I mean, I do. I think she's just trying to chill, recover, be in this relationship with Travis. I mean, who knows though? I
want
mean,
to hit another tour before she gets pregnant.
yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Like, do one more tour, quick, do it, then get pregnant, and then chill for a little while. And
Yeah.
she's got all this other stuff she can put out in the meantime while she is hopefully pregnant, going through those, first year or two where she would want to be home more and all that kind of stuff. So,
Yeah. I don't know. Do we all agree that I Heart, Revenge, and Permanent Marker have to be? Yes. If Permanent Marker is not on the debut vault, I will cause a riot. I mean, seriously, an I Heart ? Must be. And same with Revenge. I mean, they have to be. Have to be. There's no question.
Mm-hmm.
There's literally no question.
Mm-hmm.
No question. I prefer the studio version, but I feel like Dancing with Our Hands Tied Acoustic would be on Rep Vault. Mm-hmm.
I would be down for that.
I would
acoustic, and I'll take it.
I will take anything involving the Rep album in any format. Period.
And like, can we get the Rep tour, please? Can we get all the tours, please?
I think that's her next big thing is like, I'm going to release everything in physical media form for you all.
Yeah.
And I'd be so here for it. I Want Highway, Don't Care About Taylor. Yeah, absolutely.
I love that song.
Absolutely. We have so much to look forward to. You know, there's so much to look forward to.
We're just so rich.
We are, and there's so much to like be happy about now. And I can't wait to do the breakdown of Opalite because I think it is like her best song. It's like one of my favorite songs she's ever written. Like it's one of my favorite songs. Oh my God. The way that this comment just interrupted me. Did you see that? I was like, oh, I love it. I'm like, wait, can we have Delicate Acoustic? Yes, we can. In my world, we can. I fear that would be the only way.
Only way to like that song.
You
That's
tricked
okay.
me.
We accept all opinions here, even the wrong ones.
I know. It's fine. I don't like Dorothea, everyone. Like anytime somebody says like anything about like a song that they don't like, I'm like, I don't like Dorothea.
It's more scandalous that you don't like Betty.
I don't like Betty either.
That's much more scandalous than not liking Dorothea.
I
don't know anybody that's like wildly passionate about Dorothea.
No.
But there's a lot of people who are wildly passionate about Betty.
I mean, but the same thing, like there's not a lot of people that are wildly passionate about I Knew Places Taylor's version. And I'm like, this song fucking slaps so hard. And like, I don't give a shit about, I don't care. It's just like, that's just how I am. So I want merch item with a storm inside.
Maybe that's what the tea set is.
That should be the snow globe.
That would be amazing. But what if the teacups have like inside painted like storm
like a little
thing with lightning strikes and
like,
mama.
yeah. Oh my God. If it
I would
doesn't,
buy
it's
that
the
even if
world's
it's like
biggest miss.
$300.
It will be the world's biggest miss if they don't have that. Tiffany. This has
someone get Tiffany on the merch team because that is genius.
This has just gone up into my rankings of things I must have. It has gone to like number 2. I must have that. I must have it. I must have it.
It's a need.
Damn.
It's a need.
I love Delicate, and I think it is the best written song on Reputation. Delicate.
I could spend all day trying to figure out what is the best written song on Reputation, but
technically speaking, I think it's Getaway Car. Pop structures.
Don't Blame Me so good though.
Don't Blame Me is great, but technically speaking,
I did something bad.
I did something bad's really good, but pop song wise, like, Getaway Car, I think is like
so good. So good.
Is like such an incredibly written song. I mean, the whole album's so good, you guys. I mean, I don't know, but
LP.
I really don't like Betty or the way I was just choked on this Mento.
We accept
when
all
you put
opinions here, no matter what they are. Oh, that's very hard. With
yeah,
days we still love you.
The August part's hard to fathom, but that's fine. But I feel you.
But you know what? I've talked with him a little bit about this, and like a lot of the songs that he doesn't vibe with, they're very similar thematically in the lyric sense. Yeah. And I think part of it just has to do with like a life experience. I think in time, LP will come to appreciate those songs.
Sometimes, he doesn't ever have to come to appreciate Betty. Oh,
I mean, okay, I get it.
It's fine. Whatever. Just lyrically, what are you talking about? Don't Blame Me.
Delicate.
Oh, Delicate.
The best written
Delicate is a beautiful song. It is. But Getaway Car, man, is so.
You could never be a Betty, LP.
I just hope I never. No.
You never could be a Betty. You're too smart to be a Betty.
You're too incredible. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, you're not a Betty. But like to me, it's like I don't know. It's the repetition of Betty. There's something about it that like it makes me feel.
But that's like it's like because it's manipulative. That's what James is. James is a fuckboy. James is a piece of shit.
I just don't like the sound of it. The sound. Mm-hmm. It's too repetitive. It's too like I'm just like I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Can we agree?
Exactly. Exactly, Darren. Like James, suck it up. I don't care. I don't care. Maybe do something for your girlfriend. Oh no, I don't think you can do it. I don't care. You're at a dance. No. Dance to the song. Grow up. And like so you're gonna leave because she danced with somebody else because you wouldn't dance with. I mean, okay, we'll get to it when we break down that song, but it's like, oh, so you're gonna go pout because A, you wouldn't dance with her, and so B, she wanted to dance to the song, so she found somebody like she can't win. Betty cannot win with James.
Yeah,
I'm not a James stan. Oh yeah. I love that line.
I do too. So good. I will also say that King of My Heart is so excellent. For all of the like cadence switches or flow switch up is so excellent. Dress is also incredible.
And Endgame?
Yeah, Endgame's good too. Yeah, I mean there's a lot of Reputation's just like almost like a perfect album for sure. If there was a Spotify rapper section for the most skipped songs, mine would probably
they should do that.
They should. Mine would definitely be Betty, Dorothea. I don't know. Maybe we should do that on our next Swift AF Sunday coming up. Is like say what all of our skip songs will be.
Okay.
Let's make our list of all our skip songs, everyone.
Okay.
Because that just starts an interesting dialogue.
It does start an interesting dialogue.
Yeah. Okay, good. I love that. So that's what we're gonna do.
All right.
So everyone get your skip songs ready, and we can all shock each other with them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was
Unpopular
another one. King of my Heart.
opinions.
I know. I think King of My Heart is about Maddie.
Yeah, I think so too.
I know. Up on the roof with this girl go crush. The way that she says that,
I know.
drinking beer out of plastic cups, is so excellent. It's so excellent.
Me no fancy stuff.
So good.
I'm like,
Yes. We are going to do that. Should we do it by album? Should we do it by album? What's our skip?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Album?
That's a good idea. Let's get we have to pick one skip song off each of the 12 albums.
Yeah.
How about that? And
totally
then we can discuss.
Yeah, totally.
Okay, I like that. They'll kind of
let's do that.
Force our hand a little bit.
Force it. Yeah.
Okay.
I know, and King of My Heart is a track 10. I know. I mean, I think you're onto something with these track 10s.
Mm-hmm.
I think that you're right. All right, guys. Well, we're going to, everybody, let's make, what is the song that you skip on every single album? And we are going to discuss and have a very spicy conversation about them all next Sunday, not tomorrow. We're doing this one in
a week from tomorrow. And by then we'll have merch ordered and on our way.
Absolutely.
So we'll discuss what merch we got.
Absolutely.
And what merch we wanted but didn't get because we weren't fast enough.
Yay.
We were.
I will add a page to my notes app. Please do. Everyone start a new page on their notes app. Yeah. My 12 skip songs. And we will discuss. I used to skip all the songs I thought were about.
Wow.
Nice. I like that energy. I like that. I like that a lot. I like that. Good for you. I like that. I seriously do like that. All right. So we will reconvene next week. And I can't wait. This is going to be a fun one. It's going to be very spicy.
Yeah, that'll be good. I look forward to it.
Yeah. The shock of it all.
Yes.
Yay. Okay, guys. We'll have a great night. And also on the 13th, look out for the first Showgirl giveaway on the Sparks Fly. So join if you haven't already. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. We really support and love you all.
Yes. And thank you for joining us tonight and your comments. We love you.
We love you. And as always and forever, peace.
Peace, love, and Swifties. Forever.
Bye.
Love you. Have a great week.
It was so fun, Abby. Woo!
Thank you so much for joining us.
Yay. See you next week. Good night. Good night, Karen. Good night, everybody. Good night, LP. Good night, everyone. Good night, Tiffany. Good night, everybody. Bye. Yay.
We're still on.